Come in. Welcome. I am Tammy Grimes. Is there life after death? How many times have we heard, or perhaps even asked that question? Of course, it might make just as much sense if we were to inquire, is there death after life? Death, life. Are they the two sides of the same coin? A coin that remains in circulation forever?
The accused will rise. Moll Ticehurst Tapley, widow of the late common criminal Will Tapley.
He was no criminal. He was a poor man who was forced to steal to feed his family.
The testimony of the witnesses contradicts.
Liars! Perjurers!
Moll Tapley, you are found guilty of witchcraft.
No!
The accused shall be taken to the place of execution, where all designs and residue of the devil shall be burned away from her soul, which shall then be made pure and fit to meet its maker.
Our mystery drama written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Russell Horton and Marion Seldes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It isn't fair the way the world is set up. Some are born rich, others poor. Some, it seems, are foreordained to fail, and others to succeed. I suppose we can say that each of us is born under a certain star. And that constellation, that birth star, or for some, it's a death star, determines our destiny. We can safely assume, then, in light of all this, that Liza Roundtree appears...
You're not John.
No, ma'am.
Has he taken the day off?
No. He died Saturday morning.
Oh. That's too bad. It must have been rather sudden. He was here Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, are you going to be the new person?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking over the newsstand.
I'm Miss Roundtree. I'm with Landry, Dawson, and Sherman on the 84th floor.
Ah, yes, Miss Roundtree.
And what's your name?
Blake.
Miss Roundtree!
Just a minute, Jerry. Blake, you look familiar.
Huh? Do I?
Yes, in a way. Well, every morning I pick up the Times Bulletin, the Journal, and a pack of Tapley's mints.
The Times Bulletin, the Journal, and Tapley's mints? Well, where would I...
John, would keep them right over there. Oh, I see there are no more. Would you order some?
Oh, yes, ma'am, yes.
They're imported from England.
Oh, no, I'll get them for you.
Thank you.
I'm holding the car for you, Miss Roundtree.
Right away, Jerry.
You're kind of late, Mrs. Roundtree. Everybody's there for the breakfast meeting already.
I just heard about John.
Yeah, you know how it is in the midst of life and all that.
Who's this new fellow, Blake?
I don't know. But I can tell you something. He gives me the creeps.
You too?
Going up!
Oh, Liza.
You sound as if I've just been resurrected.
Do you realize it's exactly 8:58?
Well, I'm not scheduled to speak until 9.
Well, you must admit you did cut it rather fine.
Well, it's your fault. Why do you serve such fantastic spreads in the morning?
If you invite people in for a breakfast meeting, I say give them a good, hearty country breakfast.
Well, country breakfasts are not for city girls.
You know, that nothing but coffee and donut is going to catch up with you one day.
What sort of house do we have out there, Jim?
You always attract the cream of the crop. There's Bolton of the Times Bulletin, Conan of the Journal, Faraday of Business Review. Practically all the top financial guys in the country.
All right, let's go, Jim. It's 9 o'clock exactly.
Okay. Ready for your introduction?
What's that aroma?
Well, which particular one? We've got fresh ham, bacon, and sausage.
No, it's not that. It's, venison? Venison for breakfast?
You know how it is. I spoil these folks. Every year they expect me to come up with something different. So this time it's a special venison pie.
Yes. And it's called poacher's pie.
Mm-hmm. I ran across the recipe in an old book I bought when I was in London last year.
It goes back to the 17th century in Yorkshire, where you could still be hanged for stealing deer.
Now, you cut your venison into strips.
You give it body with potatoes.
Uh-huh. And any other vegetables that come to hand.
Wheat flour for a crust.
Now, you need fennel.
Rosemary and sage.
Uh-huh. And then you... Hey, how do you know?
How do I No?
Why, I mean, this is an obscure 350-year-old English backcountry folk recipe, for crying out loud. How would you know about it? What does it have to do with finance or economics?
Well, Oh, Jim, now it's after 9.
Ooh, so it is. Now we better get you out there before the natives get restless.
I was asked to speak on the subject, Whither the Economy. A more appropriate title, perhaps, might be, Whither the Inflation. How can we tame this rampaging beast? More to the point, is it possible to this rampaging beast,
Liza?
The beast that resides in each one of us. And I stood there.
Liza, what is it?
I remember. I stood there in the dark, and I said...
Liza, what's the matter?
I said, "Oh, Lord, what will become of me? I stand condemned, you all now see. To deepest hell my soul must fly, all in a moment, when I die.
Liza!
Great Lord, how shall I be forgiven? Not fit for earth, not fit for heaven."
Liza, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid Miss Roundtree's been taken ill. The meeting will continue with our next speaker, the head of our research department, Dr. Richard Broad. Dick? Liza.
What happened to me?
Well, you don't know?
Well, I was standing there and begun to talk, and then suddenly I must have blacked out.
That's all you remember?
I don't remember getting past the rampaging beast of inflation.
You don't remember the poem?
Poem?
You recited a poem.
Oh, no, I recited a poem. That's impossible.
You did, Liza. You stood there and recited a poem.
Is this a joke? Listen, Jim, I have been under considerable stress lately, and it's possible that I'm perfectly all right now. I can go right out there. I'll finish my presentation.
We taped the meetings, Liza. Do you want to hear what you said? Listen.
"Oh, Lord, what will become of me? I stand condemned, you all now see. To deepest hell my soul must fly, all in a moment, when I die. Liza. Great Lord, how shall I be forgiven? Not fit for earth, not fit for heaven." I said that? Well, I must have.
Liza, what is it?
I don't have the faintest idea.
What does this mean?
Well, it means obviously that someone's just been condemned to death.
Well, yes, that's clear enough, but why should you be saying it?
Jim, I don't know.
Well, Liza, it didn't sound as if you were just reciting poetry. It was as if you were actually standing in the dock, the prisoner's dock, and...
Oh, go on. Tell me more.
Look, I think you better see a doctor.
Oh, I know what he'll tell me. He'll say, get more sleep. Well, I'm not tired.
He'll also tell you to eat a more balanced diet.
Well, I'm never really hungry.
Well, that's because you eat all those mints all the time. Anyhow, I didn't have that kind of doctor in mind. I was thinking you might...
No, Jim, no. No, I don't think so.
Liza, evidently there's something...
askew in my mind.
Well, how do you account for that little episode just before? Look, we could solve everything so neatly. All you'd have to do is just marry me and lead a sensible life.
I'm tired, Jim. I'd better take the rest of the day off.
Half a day today, Miss Roundtree.
Jerry, this new man at the newspaper counter, Blake, why did you say he gives you the creeps?
It's just certain people, they rub you the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
You got any complaints about him?
Why, what complaints could I possibly have?
Miss Roundtree.
Oh, I see you remembered my name.
Yes, I called the wholesaler. I ordered those mints, you know. I'll have them tomorrow or the next day.
Thank you. Oh, wait, Mr. Blake. Have you ever seen me before?
No, Miss Roundtree. Not that I remember. Well, I'm sure I'd remember.
It's just that you look familiar to me.
Well, it could be. I'm a kind of ordinary-looking person, so you can run into fellows who resemble me just about every day. Whereas you...
Yes?
Well, you're a very unusual-looking person in a very attractive way. I'm not trying to get fresh or anything like that, but you ask. Therefore, I'd remember if I'd seen you before, but I don't. So I guess I did.
Where are you from, Mr. Blake?
Nebraska. Yeah, I used to drive a truck, but I got arthritis, so I came east looking for something to do. See, I had a little money saved, and this concession opportunity came by. Have you ever been to Nebraska?
No.
Well, this is the first time I've ever been away from there.
I see. Well, it must have been my imagination. Will, where are you?
Here, girl. Here. Be still. You want to wake all of Yorkshire?
Will, don't do this.
Molly, you go straight home. You left the boy all alone, and he's ill.
Before this night is out, he may be worse. He might be without a father.
I said to go home, Molly.
They'll hang you, Will.
First they'll have to catch me. And now I've got me a nice fat buck all picked out.
But the sheriff...
Don't you bother your head none about the sheriff, Molly. This time of night, he's snug at home in his bed. Now, you go home to the boys.
Please, Will.
Quiet. Be quiet.
Huh? Oh, where's the... Hello?
Liza?
Yes?
Yeah, I just called to find out how you are.
Oh, I was asleep.
Oh, did I wake you up?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I was having a dream. I'm just as glad you did wake me.
Well, why? Was it a bad dream?
Well, it's the kind of dream that you just know is going to turn out very bad very soon.
What was it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Did it have any sort of connection to what happened this morning?
Yes. I think so.
Well, in what way?
Well, it seems that I was back a long time ago, maybe in England or Yorkshire, and that's all I remember.
You get back to sleep. You'll feel better in the morning.
Well, good day to you, Mr. Stapley.
Good day to you, Squire Leroy.
Enjoying the fair?
Yes?
Well, perhaps we might enjoy it together.
No, I must be off.
Why?
Oh, my William must have his dinner.
Oh, I rode past your house not an hour gone by, and I could smell the dinner simmering on the hearth. A poacher's pie. I doubt it not.
Poacher's pie? Oh, no, sir. Where would we ever get the venison?
Where? Well, one fine moonlit night, we shall catch your will in the act, and it's the hanging tree for certain.
No.
No, don't take on so pretty, Moll Sepley. Your will doesn't have to dance on the air when he has a wife as pretty as you. Why are you so cruel to me? Why?
Why am I dreaming about Mr. Blake?
Why? We shall need all of Act 2 and possibly Act 3 to answer that question. Why is she dreaming about these people who lived so long ago and far away? If she were the romantic type, perhaps we could understand it. But obviously, she's the practical, no-nonsense sort. However, when that kind go, they usually go all the way. As we shall see shortly. We have a very practical lady here. A securities analyst for a top Wall Street brokerage house. The word analyst fits her like a well-made glove. Her entire existence is based on facts and figures. She has all of her life refused to indulge in any flights of fancy whatsoever. But right now, for reasons she cannot fathom, she is saying and doing things that are utterly incomprehensible.
Oh, good morning, Miss Roundtree. Oh, here's your papers. And the guy, just this minute, he delivered them in. Oh, how's that for service, huh?
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Leroy.
Huh? Mr. Who?
Mr. Blake.
Hey, good morning there, Miss Roundtree.
Good morning, Jerry.
Ooh, you were kind of beat this morning.
Well, I didn't get much sleep.
Well, at least I hope you were having fun. Is Carl up?
Busy, Liza?
I have a report to look over.
Liza, I made an appointment for you, with a Dr. Gordon.
Well, cancel it, Jim, will you, please?
Liza, you are in some sort of trouble. Yesterday, you became somebody else for a brief few moments, a condemned prisoner in a dock. Now, why?
I don't know.
You recited a poem that has an oddly archaic flavor to it. It could have been several hundred years old.
I told you, Jim, I don't know. I never cared anything about poetry.
Now, it's English, in spirit. When might you have been exposed to it?
I don't know.
When I spoke to you last night, you said you had a bad dream. You were in Yorkshire many years ago.
200 or 300 years ago, maybe more.
Well, have you ever been to Yorkshire?
I've never been to England.
Liza, you should see a psychiatrist.
Is he going to know? Look, I've got a great deal to do. I want to write up this report, and I'm just going to throw you out of here.
As I said, you really don't need a shrink. You need me to bring some romance into your life.
Not today, Jim.
Okay, if you change your mind, I'll take you to lunch.
Consider a gross national product in the trillions. Consider a runaway inflationary spiral. Consider his lifeless hands fall gently down. His chattering tongue soon lost its sound. To see his soul and body part, it strikes with terror to my heart. What am I writing? What am I writing?
Oh, Jesse! Are you home? Whoa!
Is that you, Ben Ticehurst?
Oh, open the door!
Wait.
Ma, Will. Poor Will has been taken.
What are you saying?
The sheriff got him with a deer.
No!
The squire will hang him for certain.
Oh, I must go to him.
It may be too late.
The child is sick, please. Please take him to his grandmom. Squire Leroy?
Oh, it's pretty Moll Tapley.
Squire, my husband.
Ah, yes, your husband.
Please don't hang him.
But it's the law.
The law. Oh, Squire, the law is so hard and cruel on poor folk.
The law's the law for rich and poor alike. If a rich man poaches deer, he swings just as merrily as a poor one.
But the rich man does not. I mean, he doesn't starve. Squire, a rich man does not have to steal. Oh, sir, is there no room in the law for mercy? Must a magistrate forbear to be tender-hearted?
We should all be tender-hearted, especially the young and the fair.
Please, Squire.
Oh, my pretty Moll Tapley, you ask me for kindness, do you not?
Yes.
Well, I ask you for kindness.
Oh.
One good deed deserves another.
Please, Squire.
Come, dear little Moll Tapley, let us be kind to each other. Miss Roundtree! Miss Roundtree! You forgot to stop for your papers in the mint.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, thank you.
Oh, are you feeling okay, Miss Roundtree?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Hey, good morning, Miss Roundtree.
Morning, Jerry.
Hey, what happened to the roses in them cheeks, Miss Roundtree? Going up.
I've been thinking about the problem, Liza.
Problem?
Mm-hmm. I went back to your original application for employment here.
What for?
Now, just listen. You were graduated from Rudiger Prep, a school for unusually bright girls. You were class valedictorian.
Yes.
Now, from there, you went to Yale. You were graduated, as usual, first in your class, summa cum laude. You had asked one of your professors, a Dr. Ullman, to write a recommendation.
Oh, Dr. Ullman. I haven't thought about him in years.
Now, he wrote something quite perceptive. He said, She's a brilliant young lady, but she will really come into her own when she no longer feels it necessary to prove that a beautiful girl can also be smart.
You just thought I didn't go out enough.
Well, did you?
Frankly, I was bored by most of the boys my age. I really did rather sit at home and study.
Mm-hmm. And it became a habit, so there hasn't been very much, if any, romance in your life. And you miss it.
I disagree.
No, unconsciously, subconsciously. Therefore, you are constructing this romance. You have become, what was her name again? Moll Tapley, married to a poacher. You see, already there's some excitement. And he's about to be hung by the squire. But the squire has always been sweet on Moll, and now we have here the possibility of a quid pro quo. Now, what set you off was that poacher's pie that I served at the breakfast.
But where would I have heard of that?
Well, the same place you heard or saw the rest of the story. People have seen or read hundreds, thousands of stories, and they forget them. But these stories remain hidden in the memory. And then, one day, something happens to jog that memory. In this case, the poacher's pie, the aroma.
Oh, no, I was already on the edge. I was disturbed when I arrived for that meeting.
Why?
Well, John, the regular newsstand man, he died a few days before, and then this new fellow took his place. His name is Blake.
Well, what about him?
He's the squire.
The man at the newsstand in the lobby?
He is the exact image. And he inspires the same fear in me that the squire did.
Liza, this is all just a fantasy.
Is it? Although the present rate of exchange may favor the hard currencies, but sooner or later there must be a meeting place where I shall meet that mournful face whose blood I spilled upon this place. With flaming eyes to me he'll say, why did you take my life away? Will you be free?
Free? Oh, my poor Molly. I'm to hang. And never to see you and the boy again?
No, you won't hang.
Why not?
The squire promised me.
The squire?
He said you'd be reprieved.
Why? Why would the squire reprieve me?
Well, because he's really not a bad sort of man, Will.
Oh, it's possible we may have misjudged him all these years.
Yes, it's possible.
Well, then be of cheerful countenance. The boy shall not be left an orphan, nor you a widow.
Look, Will, the sheriff comes to set you free.
Will Tapley, are you prepared to meet your maker?
What are you saying? He's to go free.
He's to hang.
No, the squire promised me.
I have here the order for the execution.
No.
Turnkey, open the door.
No, there's a mistake. I'm telling you, there's a mistake.
There is no mistake. Step aside.
No. You promised me, Squire.
Now, pretty
You said that you'd reprieve him.
I said no such thing. I only said I would be kind to him, and I have been kind.
You've just had him. You betrayed me.
Poor little Moll. I meant to let him go.
No, that's a lie.
No, by my soul, it's true.
Then why didn't you?
Because everyone in the country would have known why. I'd let him go because he had a pretty young wife. Now, isn't that true?
What if it is? You promised.
But how could I keep that promise? My wife would never let me know a day's peace for the rest of my life. The vicar would expel me from the church. The king might even remove me from my office.
These things will all happen to you.
Now,
I'll shout this betrayal to the skies. I'll proclaim it in the streets, and everyone will know.
I'll deny it. It will be your word against mine. Now, which one of us do you think will be believed?
The people will believe me.
I warn you, pretty Moll, don't go too far.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Of course you're not afraid.
Oh, I must have been dreaming.
Well, just tell me what it is you're not afraid of.
I'm not afraid of it. I'm not sure.
Are we back in Yorkshire or whatever it is, a couple 100 years ago?
Yes.
All right. What's the latest?
Squire Leroy has betrayed Maul Tapley.
Ah.
He hung her husband anyhow.
Ooh, the scoundrel.
That man is fit to live.
Is Moll going to do anything about it?
Yes.
Is this the murder that she's going to commit?
Yes.
How?
I'm not sure. I haven't relived it yet.
Oh, Liza, don't you think this has gone on long enough?
There's nothing I can do about it, Jim. The whole thing, it's just moved into my mind and taken complete charge.
If our physical existence is drab and constricted, do we invent violent adventures for the mind? When you consider that some of the world's greatest love stories were written by maiden ladies, the thing takes on a certain amount of credibility. But how did she know about the ingredients in the poacher's pie? All questions will be resolved in Act 3 shortly. It's all in the mind, they say. And of course, it's true. The problem is, how do so many strange and frightening things find their way into the mind to begin with? Sometimes our mind can be filled with people we never met, words we never spoke, deeds we never performed, music we never heard, and pictures we never saw. That is, in this life, anyhow. But is there? Was there? Can there ever have been another one?
Yes?
Oh, I heard your typewriter, so I knew you got in. Finally.
Oh, you mean I have to go back to punching a time clock around here?
Oh, my, we're edgy this morning. But what happened to you? Your shoes, your skirts, you're all covered with dust.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Liza.
I came upstairs this morning on the freight elevator.
You went all the way around to
Yes. All right, you asked me, and I've told you.
Well, why?
I didn't want to go through the lobby.
Why didn't you want to go through the lobby?
I didn't want to walk past the newsstand. It's that Blake. He sets me off. I look at him, and I see Squire Leroy.
Oh, now, Liza.
Liza. What are you going to say to me? Don't be foolish. This thing came to me out of nowhere without warning, and I'm just going to hope that it will go away by itself.
Okay. If you need a hand...
I know, Jim.
Just remember, marry me.
I know. I'll have real romance, and I won't have to create fantasies.
That's the right idea.
Now, will you get out of here so I can finish this report, which is 3 days late? Hello?
Liza, how's it coming?
I just finished.
How's it look?
Good.
How do you feel?
Well, I feel good, too.
Hey, you sound good. Have there been any, episodes?
No, now that you mention it.
See? Well, maybe you were right. Maybe the thing can just go away.
Oh, I hope so.
Say, why don't we celebrate? How about dinner?
Oh, Jim, I've got a million things to catch up with at home.
Well, can't they wait?
Another time. I'll see you in the morning.
Miss Roundtree.
I forgot. Oh, I should have gone around the back way.
Miss Roundtree.
I pretend not to hear him.
Wait up, Miss Roundtree. I guess you didn't hear me. You must have forgot to stop by this morning, so here's your Times Gazette and the Journal. Oh, and the pack of mints.
How thoughtful.
It's nothing. You have to do things like this when you're in business.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Blake.
You're welcome, Miss Roundtree.
Note to Jim Landry. At this point, we should advise our clients to take defensive positions in the market and what? What do I want to say? This dreadful, dark, and dismal day has swept my glories all away. My sun goes down, my days are past, and I must leave this world at last. I'm not going back there. I'm not. Won't go back there. Please don't let me back there. I'm going to hold on. I mean, this is 3 hours. I've just got to hold on.
Hello?
Jim.
Liza.
Help me, Jim. Save me.
Yes, Liza.
Please, please, before I have to go away.
Where?
Back there. I'm going back there, Jim.
Ah, Moll. Pretty Moll. I would have saved your will if I could. Here, take some money.
Money? What do you take me for? Some common strumpet?
Take the money, and there's always more. Oh, dear. Pride, where does it come from? Your husband was a thief, a poacher. Do you give yourself airs?
I want nothing from you.
But you have a small child. The boy must eat.
If you are so concerned with my son's well-being, why did you hang his father?
His father was doomed in any case. If not today, tomorrow. If ever a wretch were destined for the gallows, it was his fate. Now, come, take the money.
I want nothing from you. But justice.
Justice, indeed. And what is justice?
To have you tried and condemned for adultery.
The sin of adultery requires two. Have you thought of that, my pretty Molly?
I have nothing to lose.
I warn you, dear Moll.
What can you do to me now? Prison? The rope? You'd share them with me.
Don't be sure of that.
Good people, you see here a woman betrayed, a woman seduced. Listen to me. Listen to how I was used and abused by a man who is supposed to be the model of virtue, a man who is regarded as a pillar of justice. Listen. I told you the people would listen to me.
I'm to report to the assizes tomorrow for judgment.
And I too.
Say it's a lie.
Why should I?
Say you were driven mad with grief by your husband's execution. Say you were seized by a fit of madness, but now it has passed. Nothing will happen to you.
I shall tell the truth.
It shall do you no good. I shall walk away a free man. You will be burned at the stake.
It's too late for your lies, and I don't fear your threats.
Very well. Be it on your own head. Just remember, I tried to save you.
John Leroy, Esquire, you stand accused of adultery with one Molly Tapley, widow of the late Will Tapley. How plead you? Guilty?
My lord, and gentlemen of the jury, listen. Yes, I have had carnal knowledge of the woman. I was bewitched.
No, wait.
Oh, yes, I was seduced by this instrument of Satan, this appendage of the devil. She is a witch. You see the red mark on her arm. 'Tis the devil's mark.
Lies! It's a birthmark! I've had it all my life!
The devil placed it there the day she was born. The devil marks his own. We all know that. She came to me in the stillness of the night. She wove a spell. The devil spoke through her. What mortal man can stand against the devil?
It's a lie!
I have witnesses, my lord. Eyewitnesses to her hellish deeds.
Yes, since she was but a child, she heard voices.
Then Typhus, you're my cousin. How can you? And I noticed where she stood in the field, there was no shadow. And then the cow sickened and died. Liars, perjurers among them, false witnesses, bought and paid for.
The accused will rise. Moll Tapley, widow of the late common criminal Will Tapley.
He was no criminal. He was a poor man who had to steal to feed his family.
The accused shall remain silent. The accused is hereby found guilty of witchcraft.
No!
The accused shall be taken to the place of execution, where all designs and residue of the devil shall be burned away from her soul, which shall then be made pure and free and fit to meet its maker.
I am not a witch.
The accused is free to make her statement.
And he goes free. This liar, this scoundrel, this oppressor of the poor, this despoiler of decent women, he goes free. No! He must be punished. I will have justice. I will make justice.
She has a knife.
More! Justice, John Leroy. Justice. No. Justice. Justice.
Liza, open your eyes.
I'm not asleep.
Well, you're having a nightmare.
I'm wide awake.
I came as quickly as I could. What were you screaming about?
I was condemned. And the next time there'll be a fire at the stake. I just can't go through that again. I won't go through it again. I know just what to do.
Liza, what's this on the table?
You can see it's a revolver.
I know it's a revolver. What's it doing there?
I bought it.
Why? Why did you buy a revolver?
Because I figured it out. Finally.
Yes?
That man, Blake. Every time I see him, I see Squire Leroy. And so, therefore, if I am ever to have any peace...
Liza, it is not his fault.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, it's not my fault either. I won't go to that stake, Jim. I won't. And every time I see his face, I go back, and I just can't keep doing that.
How can you be sure?
Well, before he came here, I never knew anything. And then this morning, I didn't see him. I had a perfectly normal day. This evening, I forgot. I went out to the lobby, and I saw him, and I spoke with him, and it began all over again.
Liza, darling, listen. Listen to me. I figured this out, too.
Oh, don't tell me I need a real romance, and therefore I try to compensate.
No, that's the basis of it, but let that go for now. Now, one possibility was that you might have seen this in a movie or TV or read it somewhere. You reject that.
Yes, because I just don't waste my time with...
So, what else can it be? Reincarnation? Are you really Molly Tapley reborn as Liza Roundtree?
Perhaps. Roundtree's a very common name in Yorkshire.
Well, then how do you account for Blake, this rather nondescript ordinary man? What residue does he contain of the full-blooded Squire Leroy?
Well,
none. So, I asked myself, Moll Tapley. Why Tapley? Why, Liza? Why was your name Tapley?
I don't know.
Where have we heard the name Tapley before?
I can't think. I don't know.
You buy them every day. Tapley's English mints. You eat them every day. They curb your appetite. Did you eat one today, this morning?
No, because I didn't stop at the stand.
But when you went home tonight, Blake stopped you. He gave you your papers and your usual packet of mints, didn't he? Did you eat any this evening?
Yes.
Liza, have you ever looked closely at the label of these Tapley's mints?
No.
Here, let me read it to you. Tapley's Old English Mints, by special appointment to Her Majesty and so on, from the original recipe formulated in 1710 by Jonathan Tapley. Jonathan Tapley.
Well, what about it?
Do you know who Jonathan Tapley was?
No.
I did a little research. He was Moll's son. Yeah. According to the records, his father was Will Tapley, and his mother was Molly Tapley, who was burned at the stake for witchcraft in Downsbury, Yorkshire, on July 18th, 1693. What can we say, Liza? Is there some essence in these mints that affects you and you alone?
What are you saying, Jim?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm groping for an answer. I only know that when you eat these mints, you're prey to... Well, how else can we account for it?
I don't know. What are we going to do?
Look, did you hear what you just said, Liza?
Hmm?
You said we.
I need you. I need your help.
And help is on the way. Now, first, we have to get rid of this revolver. And second, we must get rid of the Tapley's mints. Throw that packet in the wastebasket.
All at once?
Cold turkey. And we are going to go out for dinner. And we are going to go out for lunch every day. And then we'll get married, and we'll stay in for breakfast. And we'll see if that helps, huh?
But, Jim, suppose it doesn't.
In that case, what will we have lost?
Every now and then, we like to have you write your own ending. Why not? Audience participation is the name of the game today. There's a list of possibilities. A, she really did read it or see it somewhere. B, it's reincarnation. C, As Jim says, there may be a certain unique essence in those mints which can affect certain susceptible people. You can have your choice. I shall return shortly with more choice. Are we mysteriously tied to people and events of the past? Can we ever hope to find a satisfactory answer to such a question? What does it take to set our minds racing in some frightening direction? A taste? A touch? A brief glimpse? A distant sound? Do we come back over and over again to play different parts? As the bard said, all the world's the stage. Does that mean that all of us who live in it are members of one vast repertory company? If that's true, and you don't like the part you're playing now, take hope. Next time you'll star as the leading man or lady. Our cast included Russell Horton, Marion Seldes, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Raven House Paperback Mysteries.
This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Is the most scarce, the most rare, the most precious commodity in the world. And yet, the supply has always been far in excess of the demand. And who can deny it? Or, put it another way, falsehood never lacks for hospitality, while truth usually starves in the streets. But wasn't it ever thus?
What are you looking for in the closet? Stanley?
It's here. I know it's here someplace.
Tell me what you're looking for. Maybe I can help you.
I know I put it... here it is.
A gun. Stanley, we shouldn't have a gun in the house. Get rid of it.
I will. After...
After what?
After I use it.
Mystery drama, Small Money, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The quiet of the night is shattered by the shrilling of a police whistle and followed by the keening of a siren. Sounds to constrain the heart and ice the blood. Once again, violence has burst forth in the city. Once again. She lies on the richly inlaid floor, a golden girl in a magnificent apartment. What beauty, what wealth. But what difference now? She lies on the floor in simple white slacks and sweater, the costume familiar to millions. But around her breast, another color is spreading slowly, seeping softly. A dark, angry red. He looks at her. He sighs. He has seen so much of this. But of course, there is no way to get used to it.
Yeah, it's Lieutenant Schaefer over at Endicott Boulevard. It's a homicide. The doc can work out the details, but she's dead enough. Her name's Susie Standish. That's right, the golf champ. Well, I guess she just won't win the tournament on Sunday. Get the team over here, start going. Hey, you don't have to bust the glass in the door.
I'm Stanley Standish. Where's my wife?
Just take it easy, Mr. Standish.
Where's my wife?
In the morgue.
All right, how do you know it's her? How do you know it's Susie?
The body was identified by her sister.
How did it happen? Who did it?
Look, you want to sit down?
No, I don't want to sit down.
Just have a seat anyway. Here. Get some coffee.
Who did it?
It's nice and hot. You need it.
Tell me who did it.
At this point, we don't know.
At which point will you know?
Look, you got to pull yourself together.
Don't you tell me what I have to do.
It was a burglar. She must have surprised him.
She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah, she's dead.
You don't know. You don't know how good she was, how sweet, how kind. She was number one on the tour, you know?
Yeah.
And I can tell you, no one resented her. No one. All the girls. No one was jealous of her. No one could ever say a bad word about her. All the publicity, all the money, none of it ever turned her head.
Yeah, I read stories about her.
Well, you could believe every one of them. What are we sitting around here for? Shouldn't we be doing something?
All right, take it easy, huh?
I don't want to take it easy. I want some action.
All right. I'll tell you what we can do. We can go over to the apartment.
The apartment?
Yeah.
The apartment where she was... Oh, no. No, I don't want to go over there.
All right, now, look, sooner or later, you're going to have to.
No, I don't ever want to see that place again.
The way it looks, it was a robbery. I guess you're the only one who could tell us exactly what was taken.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, yes, it does. We might be able to trace some of it. Well?
Sure, it figures. The trophies.
Trophies?
The way things are today, I didn't believe in keeping anything of value in the house.
They were valuable?
Oh, she had 8 of them. 3 were sterling silver. 5 were gold.
Oh.
Just for the metal alone, she said today's prices, they'd be worth between $25,000 and $30,000. More. That's why I didn't want them in the house. You understand?
Oh, yeah. Now, do you want to give me a list of those trophies plus a description?
Yes, I'll do that right away. The trophies, that's what that animal was after. That's why he was here. That's why he killed her. It's my fault.
Your fault?
Well, why did I let her become a golfer, you know? I mean, we could have led a different kind of life. She'd be alive today.
Right, now, look, you can't blame yourself.
But I do. You see, Lieutenant, she was a librarian in a small town in Ohio. I was with the men's tour. I just qualified for my card. I felt I could become the greatest in the world. We fell in love, and that was that. We were living from hand to mouth, but we didn't care. We had each other. Doesn't that sound cornball?
I guess most true stories do.
One day she looked at me and she said, I'll never forget it. She said,
Honey, I want to learn how to play golf.
Hey, one golfer is enough in the family.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to be a golfer. I just said I want to learn how to play golf.
Why?
So I can play a round with you sometime.
Forget it.
Why?
Well, because you'll never be good enough to go around with me.
Oh,
look, I know that must sound, but it's true, you know. I mean, I'm a professional. I perform at a certain level. I don't play golf. That's not a game to me. It's a job I work at.
The fact is, if I don't know how to play golf, then I just can't really understand what you do. I want to be able to talk about your work with you.
No, believe me, you don't have to. When I come home after swinging those clubs all day, I want to forget all about golf.
I still say we should play golf together.
Susie.
Stanley?
When she called me Stanley, I knew that was the end of the argument, so one morning we went out to the first tee. I spent some 15 minutes trying to acquaint her with the fine points of the stance and the grip and the swing, when she simply smiled at me and said,
Look, Darling, in front of me is a round white ball resting on top of a pointed little peg. In my hand, I hold a metal shaft called a club. Some 400 yards directly ahead is a hole in the ground, marked by a flag. Is all this correct?
Yes, dear.
The idea is to strike the ball with this club so that it goes into that hole. Right?
Right.
So, just stand back and let me do it.
Suddenly, the ball was swept from the tee. It flew, swift as a bird, straight as a bullet, in a long, high, graceful arc, and came to earth and to rest in the exact center of the fairway, some 230 yards away. I couldn't believe my eyes. Susie, could you do that again?
Sure. Watch this one. Hey, that's even further, isn't it? I think I'm really getting the hang of this thing now.
At first, I refused to believe she had never held a club in her hands before. But it was true. She was one of those people who were born to play golf. She needed some finesse, some experience, but all the basics were there. She had the swing, and people began to notice her. They tried to convince her to enter some amateur tournaments. I thought it would be a great idea.
But I don't think it's such a great idea.
It'll give you something to do.
I have enough to do. Just being your wife.
Hey, you better not say that for publication. That women's lib crowd will really get on you.
You know the old saying, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but your strokes on the golf course are absolutely fantastic.
I know.
Hey, you're supposed to be modest.
Would you rather I were modest or truthful?
Truthful.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Why not?
Because the truth isn't always the best thing.
Well, what could be more important than truth? How can you have a relationship if it isn't based on truth?
Oh, darling, successful relationships aren't based on truth.
No?
No. They're based on tact.
I'd rather you were truthful than tactful.
Then the truth. I'd better give up golf.
Why?
Because it'll lead to consequences. You see, darling, I'm a better golfer than you are.
What?
Ask anybody.
Are you serious?
Oh, you're all right. You're good enough for the tour most of the time. Oh, you make some money in the bottom half of the scores. Now and then you even win a tournament.
Susie.
It was hard enough to begin. Let me finish. But, darling, I'm a natural.
Who are these people you've been talking to?
The most important one is me. Myself. I know what I can do with a golf club. Oh, Stan, you can't have two golfers in the family.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Especially if it's the wife who outclasses the husband. Stan, if I'm going to enter tournaments, I'm going to win. And we're going to lose control of it.
I don't know if you read the sports page. I don't know if you follow golf, Lieutenant.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, she caught on from the very first. And the reporters started coming around, not to see me. Oh, no. And at first I was in kind of a daze. Until this one writer ran into me one day. His name is Pete Farrow.
Hey, you must be Stan Standish, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm hardly a household face.
Oh, that's a mixed metaphor.
That's because I'm having a mixed drink.
More than one, if you ask me.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be the guy who's asking me, remember?
Yeah, well, I guess you know what I want to ask you.
Let me guess. How does it feel to be the wife, beg your pardon, the husband of a star?
More or less.
Well, sir, in vino veritas, that's Latin.
In wine, there is truth.
Exactly. Or is it, precisely? What does it matter? You're probably asking yourself, where does this jock come off to spout Latin, huh? I used to spend a lot of my time in the library.
Is that a fact?
Which place is where I met sensational Susie. But to answer your question, if I can remember it, you see, sir, I accept reality.
Which reality is this?
That I'm just a journeyman golfer. I can just hang around par. That gets me 10th to 23rd money, just about. It's a nice living.
It beats mine and coal.
Yeah, but Susie. Susie. She's the golden girl. The gem of the tour. Why am I telling you all this? Isn't that what you write in your own column?
Well, how do you feel about it?
She's one in a million. They love her. Not for what she does.
But for what she is.
Yeah. Hey, you wrote that, too.
Yeah. She just radiates warmth and humanity. Her smile is not merely a movement of the lips. It's an expression that's straight from the heart. They love her.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Which is why I'm giving up golf. I'll never be anything, and she'll always be everything. I hope that answers your question.
So that's why you decided to give up the game, huh?
Yes, Lieutenant. I had no choice. I guess you could say it gave me up.
Just like that?
Yeah. Just like that.
And you never regretted it?
The lieutenant is an idiot. But I had to talk to him. Of course I regretted it. A moment hasn't gone by that I haven't regretted it. But how can I tell that to him or anyone else? How can I tell him that I regretted it so deeply, so badly, that last night it finally all exploded inside of me, and I killed her?
That's a surprise. Perhaps it's not too great a surprise to veteran, sophisticated followers of our stories who take nothing for granted and suspect everybody of everything. The question is, will he get away with it? Well, don't take anything for granted there either. To be continued in Act 2 shortly. Deceive not thyself by over-expecting happiness in a married state. Remember the nightingales, which sing only some months in the spring, but commonly are silent when they have hatched their eggs, says the learned Thomas Fuller. It's a rather complex thought, but we get the sense of what he means. And we know that Stanley Standish over-expected happiness in marriage, and when he was disappointed, he killed her. But of course, the police do not know that, nor is he disposed to tell them.
And you never regretted giving up golf?
Well, it's like I told you before, Lieutenant. It gave me up. I mean, when we first got married, she followed me around the men's tour. Now I was following her around the ladies.
And it didn't bother you?
Well, of course. It was bothering both of us. One night we'd come home from a party. She just won the Open. And we just simply started to talk about it.
Stan, you missed the Southern States Invitational.
Yeah, I know.
But you had a chance to win.
Oh, an outside chance. I probably placed my usual 18th, taken home my usual $3,500.
You're giving up.
Well, no, that isn't true.
I can see signs of it.
Well, the fact is, I guess I gave up a long time ago.
Oh, Stan.
Well, you're the star. You know what I am? I'm referred to as her husband, who also plays golf.
Darling, I'm sorry.
For what?
For doing this to you.
Oh, the fact is, I did it to myself. You didn't want any part of it. I pushed you into tournament golf.
No, Stan, I wanted it. I tried to keep it from you. But the minute I got out on that golf course, I just felt I knew I was at home. I belonged. I couldn't be happy anywhere else.
So, then, there we are.
I was afraid. I am afraid of what it can do to our marriage. I've tried to give it up. I've tried to walk away from golf, but I can't. I'm living when I'm on that course. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I did go to college, remember? True, it was on a golf scholarship. But I did get a degree in business.
That's it.
What's it?
You're going to manage me.
Manage you?
Yes. I need a manager. All this money coming in, it has to be invested. The endorsements, the commercials. Well, somebody has to handle all the contracts. Look, darling, you and I have been muddling through it somehow. But now, let's put it on a firm basis. Manage me. Be my manager.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Become a guy who lives off his wife?
Oh, darling, I need you.
Oh, sure.
Well, somebody has to do it.
Well, then get somebody to do it.
Who can I trust? Who loves me? Who's always going to be looking out for my interests? Stanley, don't be old-fashioned and... Yes, I'll say it. Stupid.
No.
It's not the way it was in the old days when sports stars were just well-paid heroes. Today we've become enterprises, corporations. Honestly, Stan, sometimes I think the least of it is when I'm swinging the club. Just look what's piled up on that table. Offers to appear in a movie, to do commercials, to invest. Oh, darling, please.
Well...
Please.
And so I became her manager, her agent, whatever you want to call it. I became one of those guys I never had any use for. But I began to see how useful, even how necessary they are.
And did she listen to you?
Oh, yes. She didn't want to know anything except what she had to do on the course. All the money, all the business decisions were mine.
Mm-hmm. I understand from what I read in the papers that you made a few bad investments.
I also made some good ones. That's how it goes. Now, why did he bring that up? What's he driving at? Nothing. What can he know? What can he prove? She was killed by a burglar who took the trophies. No one saw me do it. I'm in the clear. No point getting worried about it. Even as far as Foster is concerned. Everybody knows I had dealings with Foster.
Stanley.
Well, what do you want to see me about, Foster?
Right now, it's about lunch.
Well, I'm not hungry.
Ah? Then let's get to business.
Who says we're going to talk business?
You're here, aren't you?
Oh, maybe it's curiosity.
It could also be cupidity. People make a lot of money with me.
Now, people have also lost their shirts. What am I investing in?
Foster Enterprises.
Which does what?
Which considers special situations.
Legitimate special situations?
That word legitimate now. You can't give it a hard and fast meaning.
Why not?
Because legitimacy varies with geography. Depends on where you are.
In other words, what could be crooked here is legal somewhere else.
Perfectly legal. So, what do you say?
I should have said, get out of here. What's crooked is crooked. But I listened. And I agreed. I gave him money. And I must say, it showed some spectacular results. Susie happened to ask me one day.
How are we doing?
Great. You're a cinch to take the Lady Grey tournament.
No, I mean financially.
Isn't that supposed to be my department?
Oh, sure. Except...
Don't tell me. I know. Polly.
She doesn't mean any harm.
She does, but let it go.
I just wish you and Polly would like each other.
I'm prepared to like Polly. She hated me from the first minute she saw me.
Oh, Stanley, she doesn't hate you. She's my sister. My only sister. My only relative. She practically raised me.
Well, I give her all that, but the fact is, she hates me. And she thinks I'm cheating you out of your estate.
Oh, Stan.
Well, it's true. So, she's been steaming you up.
I'm not steamed up.
Okay. Let's go over the books.
No, let's not. Look, darling, I trust you.
But I insist. To begin with, here's a bank statement. I want you to look at these certificates. Also, these checks.
Stanley, do we... I never knew we had so much money.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Forget it.
It's just that she's my sister.
But tell Polly from me that anytime she cares to, she may send her own accountant here to examine the books. I wonder if this lieutenant, who seems so sympathetic, actually suspects me. Is it a pose? I don't know. But I do know this. Sooner or later, Polly is going to show up and start screaming at me, accusing me. Let her. I'm ready for her. And speak of the devil. I guess I better answer that, Lieutenant.
I've been looking all over for you.
Polly.
So, the criminal returns to the scene of the crime.
Polly, this is Lieutenant Schaefer of the Homicide Squad.
I've already met Lieutenant Schaefer. I am not impressed.
What do you want, Polly?
I want you to hang for Susie's murder.
But I didn't murder Susie.
That's a lie. Lieutenant, he's the killer.
Lady, you have to have some kind of evidence.
He went through her money. He gambled it away on phony investments.
Is that true, Mr. Standish?
It has to be true. He's doing business with Eben Foster. You lost all her money. She faced you with it. You had to kill her.
Polly, poor Polly. You want it to be true, don't you? You need it to be true, but it isn't.
It is.
You say I killed her because I had squandered her money? What's the truth? I tripled it.
It's a lie.
Well, the documents are there.
They're phony.
The money is there.
It's a counterfeit.
Now, miss...
I know what I must sound like. A mad woman. But, Lieutenant, I tell you, he killed her.
Why, Polly? Why?
I don't know why. But you do.
Polly, I want to help you.
You killed my sister, and you won't get away with it. You don't believe me, do you, Lieutenant?
Well, lady, in our business, it's all facts and evidence. Believe me.
What you're saying is he's going to get away with it.
Look, we've set a special phone number. We've asked anyone who might have some information to call us.
I have some information. I'm giving it to you in person. Why do you disregard it?
We've checked him out. He wasn't aware of it. But we've looked into his activities carefully. There's no talk of another woman.
I never accused him of that.
We don't feel he had any reason to be jealous of her. He hasn't swindled her out of her money. So I ask you, Miss Darling, what is or was his motive?
I don't know. I only know he did it.
All right, Polly, dear. You stay with that. Make a fool of yourself. Keep screaming that I'm the killer. And the more you yell, the better for me. I'm sorry, Polly. I'm sorry I had to kill her. But I had no choice. You're right for all the good it's ever going to do you. I killed her, and I'm going to get away with it.
Brave words, bold words, but certainly there seems to be a basis for them. The police are evidently content that he's innocent, and in the final analysis, theirs is the only opinion that matters. But if he wasn't swindling her or cheating on her or resentful of the fact that she was having an affair, which she wasn't, why did he kill her? I think by this time you should know. All the clues are there, and Act 3 will be here shortly. By popular consensus, love, or the lack of it, which some people call a manifestation in reverse, is the basic motive force of the world. No argument here. But love can mean many things to many people. Love can have an infinite variety of subjects, not to mention objects. One thing, however, we do know about love. It is no stranger to death.
I know you're feeling all upset, Miss Darling. Would you like me to have a police officer see you home?
No, thank you, Lieutenant. Stanley, please. I can forgive you. Confess. Sooner or later, it'll all become too much for you to bear. All right. Don't say a word. Just think about it. Goodbye.
She sure doesn't like you.
It would have been anybody Susie fell in love with. She didn't want her to get married. Polly's about 12 years older. They were orphans. Now, Polly's been like her mother. She gave Susie her whole life. And then Susie ups and marries and leaves her all alone.
Yeah. Great deal of bitterness in the world. So much of it unnecessary. I should tell you something. Nobody says you killed your wife. No, nobody says it isn't what it appears to be. A burglary and homicide. But people are going to follow through on her sister's suggestion. They'll question whether there's some truth to her charges.
My financial life is an open book. It was. As far as my honesty with my wife's money was concerned. Eben Foster, he taught me things I never learned in college. I didn't want to know how the money was invested. There were rumors he financed drug operations. I couldn't say. That he promoted riots, even revolutions in foreign countries. I didn't know. All I knew was he always gave me my money's worth. And great advice.
Stan, I have a little venture.
Count me in, Foster.
Without knowing what it is?
If I did, would it matter?
No, I suppose not.
Tell me something, Foster. Why do you cut me in on these deals? You got enough money of your own.
I like you, Stan. I like you because you're basically conservative.
You can say that. Look at the unorthodox way you work.
Unorthodox, but conservative. I bet on sure things, and I respect small money.
Small money?
Watch the small money, Stan. Too many people make a pile and they forget. They don't watch the little stuff, and it starts to trickle away. And one day they look around, and it's all gone. Keep an eye on every dollar. You remember that?
And I remembered. While I didn't become a skinflint exactly, I was becoming rather thrifty. Susie noticed it.
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Passengers holding seat numbers 19 through 37 can now board the plane.
Come on, baby. That's us.
Hey, that's the rear of the cabin. The tourist section.
Well, that's how we're going, Susie.
Oh, we can afford first class?
Well, it's not a question of affording it. It's a question of needing it. Like if this were a 4-hour flight, you'd need the extra room for resting, but to pay twice as much for 47 minutes in the air, it's wasteful.
But we've got the money.
Hey, we've only got it for as long as we're judicious.
Hey, that's a great word.
I'm in charge of finances.
Okay, Scrooge.
Stick with me and you'll die rich. Why did I say that to her? It was the first time I ever used the word die in speaking to her. She didn't notice it, but why had I used it? I don't know. Something was bothering me. And then I realized I wasn't playing golf. I missed it. I needed it. And so one afternoon I sneaked away. I went to some club up in the country and I played for 18 holes. I felt marvelous. And then in the clubhouse, someone said,
Hey, Stan, let me buy you a drink, huh?
Oh, well, it isn't Grantland Rice, the greatest sports writer that ever lived.
No, I'm too young to be Grantland Rice if he was still alive, and I'm too old to be his reincarnation. I'm just Peter B. Farrell. Hey, you were absolutely sensational.
Was I?
For a guy who hadn't held a club in his hand for 5 or 6 years? Well, you always had a good swing.
Did I?
What you needed, I always thought, was patience.
Patience?
Well, call it confidence. You always felt you had to kill the ball. You didn't trust your swing then. I mean, the way I saw you do it today.
I went around in 80.
Well, sure, your putting was rusty, but putting was never your problem, was it?
No.
And you always had the touch with the irons. I mean, you could cut 10 to 15 strokes off that score. And now you're shooting 70 and below. Well, you're a threat.
No more. It's too late.
Why?
Well, she's the star. She's America's sweetheart. I'm in her shadow. I just couldn't make it happen, that's all.
You know what I think, Stan? I think you gave up too easily and quit too soon.
That's the day it started. That's when it rankled. I said, I gotta get this monkey off my back. Playing privately, I got my game down beautifully. So I thought I'd enter a tournament. I told her. She didn't go for it.
Stan, don't.
Why not?
Because, darling, I don't know how to tell you.
Well, tell me the truth.
Well, the truth is, you're not good enough.
Yesterday, up at Birch Forest, I shot a 64, and that's a tough course.
But you didn't shoot it in a tournament.
What's the difference?
One word. Pressure. That's what pro golf is all about.
I'm playing in the tournament.
Hello, Stan.
Oh, what are you doing here, Farrell? The winner's back in the locker room.
Oh, no. You're going to be my story.
Why?
Because you got the human interest. You're trying to come back.
Oh, some comeback. 9 shots behind the leader, 16th place.
Oh, you're still going to take away some money.
Oh, yeah. It's like I've never been away. I'll never be able to play a round of golf as long as she's alive. And the minute I said it, I knew what I was going to do. Or had I known that for a long time? There was a revolver. An old .32 that belonged to my brother who died long ago. Nobody even knew about the gun. It was buried in a closet somewhere. And there were bullets.
Stan, honey. I'm sorry about the tournament.
That's okay.
What are you looking for in that closet?
This.
A gun? Oh, you shouldn't have a gun in the house.
I know. I'm going to get rid of it.
Oh, good. I'm even scared to look at it.
Turn around.
Why? Stanley, what are you doing?
Susie, please. I have to.
No, Stanley, no.
I have to. Don't you understand? I have to. I had to. I don't think anyone heard the shots. I gathered all the trophies together. I messed up the place a little so it would look like there'd been a struggle. It was late at night. No one saw me as I went out the back entrance. And I drove away. clear and clean. There were just a few things to do. Get rid of the gun. I stopped at the edge of the bridge. I threw the gun in the water. It would sink forever in the mud. And now, the trophies. What to do about them? Destroy them somehow. I looked at the heavy sack beside me. They could be worth over $30,000. What did Eben Foster say? Watch the small money.
Hello?
Foster? It's Stan. A question.
Yes?
Suppose you had some merchandise you wanted to get rid of in a discreet manner.
What kind of merchandise?
Precious objects. You know the sort of person?
Contact a gentleman called Purvis. No names need be mentioned. He'll give you the best deal.
I'll give you $8,000 for the lot.
Why, the weight of the silver and gold alone is...
So, why don't you go to one of them big jewelers on the avenue?
Well...
Number one, you'd have to tell them who you are. Number two, you'd have to tell them what this is and how you got it.
Yeah, but
Do I ask you questions like that? Now, what do you say? All right, here, 10 big ones, cash. Take it or leave it.
All right. Oh, Mr. Standish, come in. Sit down. Thank you. I just dropped by to see if perhaps there was some progress.
Not much, I'm afraid. You know how these things are solved? One of the killer's friends will turn them in for a reward.
Oh.
Why don't you offer one?
A reward?
A big one. You can never tell. It might produce results.
How big?
The bigger, the better. Could you offer $50,000?
Why not? Why not, indeed? Why 50? Why not 100,000? I was the killer, and I was absolutely in the clear. I'm sorry I shot her, but she took away the most important thing a man has. His pride. Well, it's time for me to drop in on police headquarters and my routine visit with Lieutenant Schaefer. A nice man. I rather like him. Anything stirring, Lieutenant?
Oh, a few false alarms, but you have to expect that.
Should I raise the ante?
No, it's good enough. Give it a little time. Excuse me. Lieutenant Schaefer.
You in charge of the Susie Standish murder?
Yes. You have any information?
The guy that knocked her off and stole the trophies. He left them here with me. I don't know his name, but I know what he looks like. And when he left, I wrote down the license number of his car.
Oh, that's good.
Is it good enough to get the reward?
Well, if you got all that merchandise, it's all yours.
I'm around the corner. Give me 2 minutes.
Bingo.
Oh, what is it?
These crooks, they all make stupid mistakes. He went out and fenced the trophies. Now, that was incredibly stupid.
Oh, it was?
Well, sure, the fence knew what they were. He knew there'd be a reward. You see?
Oh.
The reward would be bigger than the gold and silver he could realize from them.
Oh.
And it's good money. Nice, clean, legitimate. He'd be crazy not to do it.
You mean the fence to whom the crook went has now decided to report to the police?
Uh-huh. It's our lucky day.
Penny wise, pound foolish. Had he thrown away the trophies, he would have been completely in the clear. But he was interested in the small money. Now, some of you purists may claim it was his word against that of offense. But the trouble was that they found the $10,000 on him. Well, he'll be gone for a long time. But I won't. I'll be back shortly. steals my purse, the poet said, steals trash. But he who robs me of my good name, And just as important as one's good name is one's vocation. And some people have a talent or a calling, a work that they must do if life is to have a meaning. To some people, it's something cosmic, like finding a cure for a disease. To others, it may be something seemingly trivial, like a game of golf. But, as one of our characters said, different strokes for different folks. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Evie Juster, Larry Haynes, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Keep in touch. Don't forget to keep in touch. How often have you said that? Or had it said to you? Sometimes carelessly, a mere formality. Other times earnestly, as though it was a matter of some importance. Now and again, with a feeling of desperation, as though the fate of a relationship depended upon it.
Can I help?
I don't see how.
You know I want to. I want to help you any way I can.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, would you sit here next to me?
Of course I will. Now what?
Nothing. That's all.
Our mystery drama, In Touch, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Amanda Plummer. I'll be back shortly with Act One. And what happened after you said, keep in touch, don't forget to keep in touch? Was it a letter every so often? Was it an occasional phone call? Was it a card on the 25th of December reading Season's Greetings? Or was it nothing at all? And you, what did you do when someone said, keep in touch? Did you write? Did you phone? Did you send a Christmas card? Or did you let that person slip quietly out of your life, become a memory? Or perhaps not even that?
I was spending the summer with Dr. Abramowitz, an old and dear friend of my father's in a pleasant suburban town where he had a comfortable practice. I just finished working my way through medical school and was ready for a few months of loafing and listening to Dr. Abramowitz. One morning, early, I came down to breakfast to find him on the phone.
Edgar, I can't. I just can't. I've been carrying this bug around for days now. If I don't get some rest, I'll be no good to anybody. I know. But tell her to double the dose, see if that helps. And tell her doctors get sick, too. just like other people. Thanks.
Not feeling so good, huh?
Running a fever of 102. The darn virus all over town. Now Edgar Bartlett wants me to take a look at his daughter. But he knows I can't help her. Same old thing, nothing to be done about it.
Well, what's her trouble?
Headache.
He expects you to make a house call for a headache?
Well, her headache's something else again. Mean, violent, devastating.
Not migraine?
No, not migraine. Gotta find out what they are. Like a tight belt around her head, she says. Heavy pressure between her eyes. Bad taste in her mouth. Nausea. Stops eating completely. Says she never wants to eat again.
How often do they occur, the headaches?
2 or 3 times a year. Sometimes more, sometimes less. No indication of what brings them on. Matter of fact, no indication of why they finally go away. They can last as long as a month sometimes. And believe me, that girl goes through purgatory.
Listen, how would it be if I went over to see her?
My dear boy, just out of med school, and you think you're a doctor already?
Oh, no, I know. Forgive my presumption.
Well, still, couldn't hurt. Nice young fellow like you. Couldn't hurt a nice young girl like Ellen Bartlett.
Now, I wouldn't presume to diagnose or prescribe.
I know that. I trust you. Go ahead. Go see her.
It was a beautiful day, and I walked the half-dozen blocks to the Bartlett house, wondering all the way why I was going there and what I would do when I got there. Perhaps Dr. Abramowitz had been right, a medical student fresh out of school, thirsting to confront a real patient.
Yes?
I suppose I should have phoned first or asked Dr. Abramowitz.
I talked to Abramowitz half an hour ago.
Yes, I know. I was there.
He wouldn't come over.
Well, he's really not well. Fever of 102.
He told me.
Yeah. He suggested that I, well, no, that's wrong. I suggested that I come in his place.
Oh, you're a doctor, right?
Well, no. I just graduated from medical school. I'm taking the summer off, staying with Dr. Abramowitz, and, well, he's so overworked right now and not at all well himself.
Yes, he told me that on the phone.
So on an impulse, really, I don't know just what I thought I could do, but I asked if I might stop over and see your daughter. Not as a doctor, exactly, more as someone who cares, you might say, as a doctor would care. Am I making any sense to you at all?
Not much. But come on in anyway.
Thank you.
Follow me. Ellen's on the chaise in the living room. These terrible headaches. When she comes down with one of those, nothing helps. Oh, Ellen. There's somebody here to see you.
Dr. Abramowitz?
No. But it's a friend of his, a gentleman who's staying with him for the summer. I don't think you told me your name.
Post. Daniel Post.
I'll leave you two together. Anything you want? Coffee or something?
Oh, no, thanks. Nothing.
If there is, well, just call me, all right?
We will, thank you. Is it all right if I sit down over here?
Any way you like.
Okay. I'm sorry you have so much pain.
I do have quite a lot of pain.
Yes, I heard about it. Dr. Abramowitz told me.
He gave me a prescription.
Yes, he told me.
This morning he told my father I should double the dose he prescribed.
Do you want to try that?
Not really. No, not really.
What do you really want?
What?
If you should reach down, way down inside yourself, what would be the thing that you really want?
Why, for the pain to go away.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it would be nice if...
If it would just go away.
Yes, I can understand that.
But of course it doesn't. You can't just wish a pain away.
No. No, you can't.
You understand that too, don't you?
Well, it's not so hard to understand.
Isn't it? Most people don't understand it.
What people?
Oh, all of them. The ones that say there's nothing wrong with you. You're imagining the whole thing. You just want attention, stuff like that.
Well, what's wrong with that?
With what?
With wanting attention. When you're in pain.
I mean, you can't expect everybody to just drop everything and pay attention to you. I mean, that's not fair. Or right. It's not grown up. It's not reasonable.
But there's nothing wrong with wanting it.
The world doesn't revolve around me, you know.
It used to, didn't it?
What? When?
Quite a while ago.
You mean when I was little?
Very little.
Like a baby?
Well, the world does revolve around a baby, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, I should think so. For the baby, the world is mother.
Not the father.
Yeah, I think the father enters the picture later. You know, when I'm feeling very helpless, incompetent, lonely, unappreciated, sometimes I feel I'm a baby again. And, I want my mother.
You do?
Yes, I do. I want her to put her arms around me and tell me everything will be all right and that I'm loved and cherished and understood and there's nothing hiding under the bed waiting to get me.
I never had a mother.
Oh? How did you get here?
I don't know. I only had a father. No mother at all.
Tell me about that.
If I had a mother to start with, and I'm not at all sure I did, she was locked up somewhere.
Oh?
Lots of hush, hush, quiet now. Don't go in there. Stay where you are. Don't move. Don't make a sound. And the black shadows up there, big and black and going to burst and drown everything. Drown the house. Drown the dog. Poor little thing. Sharp, shaggy spear goes through your head. Lightning. Burns your brains out. Makes you stupid. Dodge. Duck. Hide. Save the dog. Save somebody. Hang on. Don't let go. Look out. It'll get you. Hold your breath and count to 10. It's going to get you and you'll crumble into dust. Hush. Don't make a sound. And they'll never know. Don't tell. Lie still and no one will know. No one will ever know. Absolutely nobody will ever know. Even after you're dead.
She went on like that for almost an hour. I simply sat in the chair and watched her. She sounded like a mad woman. But gradually, her face began to change. The pinched look began to smooth out. Her eyes seemed to clear. Her hands relaxed. And then her whole body. Until at last, she fell asleep.
How is she?
I don't know, really. She's asleep.
Asleep? Oh, my. You think the headache's gone?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to wake her up to ask her.
Must be. She couldn't sleep like that if it hadn't left her. Great Scott. She looks so happy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look that happy.
Like a child.
What did you do to make her look like that?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you must have done something.
I just sat over there in that chair and never went near her. I was getting ready to leave. I might as well.
No, wait a second. You look awful.
I do?
Yeah, you're pale. You look exhausted. Look at you. You're shaking all over.
So I am. And I'll be running along.
You're quite sure you're all right?
Oh, quite sure I'm fine. Except that I seem to have this awful headache. I hoped the fresh air would help, but it didn't. All the way back to Dr. Abramowitz's, my head felt clamped in a sort of steel helmet. Waves of nausea swept through me. I felt I'd never be able to eat again. And between my eyes, my nerves started to crackle.
What do you make of it? Anything at all? Perhaps when the afflicted girl Ellen wakens from her sleep, she'll be able to shed some light on the puzzle. I hope so. But for that, we shall have to wait for the second act. We're going to have to wait a while longer before we discover Ellen's reaction to the seemingly miraculous removal of her symptoms. For there is another person involved here, Edgar Bartlett, her father, who admitted the young medical graduate Daniel Post to the house and left him alone with the suffering girl. Mr. Bartlett's reactions, too, are worth observing.
Strange. Very strange. I thought of running after the young man, but I didn't. I am by nature a conservative man and a reticent one, and I seldom do anything on impulse. As the summer wore on, Ellen seemed completely cured of her headaches. I began to hope that they had somehow been exorcised, if that's the word I want. But they hadn't. One morning, as autumn was starting to crisp the air, she didn't come down for breakfast. And I went up to her room.
Is that you, Father?
All right to come in?
If you want to.
You've got another one, haven't you? And I was hoping...
I'm sorry.
It's been... how long has it been now? 2 months since the last one?
Almost 3.
Look, honey, what can I get you?
Nothing.
What about those pills Dr. Abramowitz prescribed? Do you still have some of those?
They don't help.
I know. That young man, what's his name, staying with Dr. Abramowitz, Post, that's his name.
Daniel Post.
Yes, he cleared up that last headache you had.
Yes, he did.
What did he do? Do you remember?
He didn't do anything.
Now, Ellen, he must have done something. Try and remember.
He didn't do anything.
Well, I'm going to call him and ask him to come over here. He'll do it. I'm sure he will. Why hadn't I thought of it right away? That young fellow was a wonder. I'd pay him anything he asked if he'd fix Ellen's headache. Poor girl. Her little face all contorted with pain.
Hello?
Let me speak to Daniel Post, will you?
Speaking.
I'm glad I reached you. This is Mr. Bartlett, Ellen's father. The girl with the headache. Remember her?
Oh, very well. How is she?
She's got one again, just like the others.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Look, could you come over here and take a look at her?
I don't think I
You did her a whole lot of good that other time. Matter of fact, she's been fine all summer. Till now.
Well, I didn't really do anything.
That's what she keeps saying.
Well, it's true.
Look, whatever you did do or didn't do, it got rid of her headache, so please, I'll pay you whatever you like.
No, it isn't that, Mr. Bartlett.
It'll only take you an hour.
But I'm leaving town, Mr. Bartlett.
Leaving town?
I'm going to San Francisco to take up my internship there.
San Francisco? When are you leaving?
Well, right now, as a matter of fact, I was just about to call a cab. The plane leaves...
Stay right where you are. My car's out front, and I'll pick you up and get you to the airport. Wait for me in front of the house.
Mr. Bartlett.
Hop in. Throw your bag in the back seat.
It's very kind of you to do this.
Oh, I'm not doing it to be kind. How long are you going to be in San Francisco?
A year.
A year? A whole year?
It's my internship. That takes a year.
Well, I have to find out what to do about Ellen. The headaches.
I wish I could tell you.
Start with when I went out of the room and tell me everything after that. Come on now, I have to know.
As near as I can remember, I said I was sorry about the pain, and she said it was pretty bad, and I said if you could have anything, something like that, outside of the pain going away, what would you want most? I really can't remember just how the conversation went.
Try.
Well, she said people told her she was trying to get attention, something like that.
I may have said that to her sometime or other.
She said the world didn't revolve around her.
That sounds like something I might have said.
And I said, what did I say? I said it used to revolve around her when she was a baby.
What made you say that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? The baby's mother, for the baby, is the entire world. Her smile is the sun, and her frown is the storm. Oh, listen to me. I haven't even practiced pediatrics. What do I know?
You must have had a darn good mother.
Yes, I think I did.
Ellen didn't have any.
I beg your pardon?
My wife died a few days after Ellen was born. Peritonitis.
Oh, I didn't know.
Naturally, I hired nurses for the baby.
Of course.
Best I could find.
I'm sure.
Well, go on.
I remember now. Ellen did say something about her mother being locked up somewhere. I didn't feel I should pry into that. Well, you know.
Well, she was locked up in her room, fighting for her life. And losing. I think she only saw Ellen once, or twice, for a few seconds.
Then Ellen started talking kind of wildly about black shadows and streaks of lightning and dying.
Dying?
Did you ever hear of marasmus, Mr. Bartlett?
Marasmus? What's that?
Emaciation, enfeeblement, usually of infants due to lack of food or lack of love. It can be fatal.
Are you trying to tell me I don't love my daughter?
No, I'm sure you love her very much.
I'd better get you to the airport. I put the young man on the plane for San Francisco and said goodbye. None too graciously, I'm afraid. He hadn't told me a thing. Hadn't helped me one tiny bit. But something stuck in my mind. I couldn't put it into words, but I felt it. Something was required of me. If I only knew what it was. Ellen didn't look a bit better when I got back.
It's you, Father.
It's me.
You were gone so long.
Well, I had to do an errand.
Did you call Dr. Post?
Yes. I called him.
Is he coming over?
Not right away.
When?
I don't know exactly. But I'm here. I'm going to sit down in this chair. And I'm going to stay here with you until you get better.
Are you really?
Yep. It's just you and me. And we're going to get you all well again. You and me together. How's that?
That's good.
See, if you could have anything in the whole wide world, what would you ask for? What would you most want?
I don't know, really.
I'd get you anything, Ellen, anything you wanted. You know that, don't you?
I guess I do.
I'd go to the ends of the earth.
You wouldn't leave me, would you?
Oh, no. No, I didn't mean that. Of course I wouldn't leave you. What makes you think I'd leave you?
What people do in the middle of the night. When the shadows start and the black cloud bursts and drowns everything. And they go away and forget where you are. They forget all about you. They even forget who you are. That you're anybody at all. And then you aren't anybody. You're nobody. You're nothing. You can't see and you can't hear because there's nothing to see and nothing to hear. And it'll go on being that way forever and ever. And you can't bear it. You can't stand it. You simply cannot stand it. You want to die and you can't even do that.
So that was what Dr. Posted meant when he said she talked like a mad woman. I gripped the arms of the chair and held on. Simply held on. I was no doctor. I was a simple-minded man with no experience to tell me what to do when something like this happened. Ellen, honey. Head still hurt?
Yes.
Sweetheart, would it bother you? Would it be all right with you if I came over there and sat on the edge of your bed?
I don't know.
Now we're going to ride this thing out together, aren't we? Aren't we going to fight this thing through together, the two of us? We are, aren't we?
Yes.
You bet we are. You and me together.
Father, would you hold my hand?
Hold your hand? Why, of course I'll hold your hand.
Don't let go.
No, I won't let go. I'll never let go. I'll stay here all day and all night, and I'll never let go. I guess it took about an hour for the creases in her face to smooth out and her breathing to become light and regular. But by that time, she was fast asleep. I didn't move, though. I sat on the edge of her bed and held her hand the rest of the day and all night. I'd promised I would, and I did. For the first time in my life, or hers, I held my child's hand. After a while, my head started to throb. Waves of nausea swept over me. The rigid band around my head started to tighten and tighten. But I held on. I held on. And my daughter's pain became my own.
It is hard indeed to watch the suffering of someone we love. There is always the wish to take away the hurt, to remove it some way or other. For the most part, we denigrate our own powers and tell ourselves that this sort of thing is best left to others who are wiser, more experienced than ourselves. But now and again, can it not happen that by some mysterious force we know nothing about, we can be the healers ourselves? I'll be back with Act 3 shortly. Now, at last, in the third and final act, we can turn our attention to our central character, Ellen Bartlett, whose sporadic but shattering headaches have been a blight on her young life. A medical graduate, previously a stranger to her, was able to dispel her symptoms without in the least knowing how he did it. But now his departure for San Francisco has left the problem squarely on the shoulders of her father.
I don't know how long I was asleep, but when I woke, I was well, supremely, gloriously well. The first dawn light was showing at the window, and at the foot of my bed sprawled my father, a huddled heap. But my hand was still in his, where I had put it the day before. And such a wave of gratitude spread from me to him that I truly believe it woke him up. It's morning, Father.
It is? Why, so it is. How are you, Ellen? How do you feel?
However did you get him to come here?
What?
It must have been while I was asleep, because I don't remember his being here at all.
Who?
Dr. Post, Daniel Post. How did you get him to come over?
Well,
What did he say when you called him?
He said... I don't remember what he said exactly.
But he came right over.
Actually, I went over to Dr. Abramowitz to pick him up. And I asked him what he did. You know, the last time.
He cured me. That's what he did.
I asked him how. And he said he didn't know. That he just sat down in a chair and you and he talked some.
I remember that. But I don't remember talking to him last night.
You didn't talk to him last night?
But I must have.
No, honey. Dr. Post flew to California yesterday.
He couldn't have.
I drove him to the airport.
No. He must have been here. You brought him here.
He's starting his internship at a medical center in San Francisco.
He won't be here anymore.
I guess not.
But what will I do if the headaches come back?
I'll be here.
Was it you? Was it you that made the headaches go away?
I don't know. But it seems to have gone away, and there was nobody else here but me.
Then you did it. How did you do it?
I don't know. I didn't really do anything. I came back after I took Dr. Post to his plane, and I asked you, would it be all right if I came over here and sat on the edge of your bed?
Why did you want to do that?
Because I couldn't stand to see you suffer.
You've seen me with a headache before.
I know. Only this time, I couldn't stand it. I sat down right here. And then you asked me to hold your hand.
And you took my hand and said you'd stay here all day and all night, holding my hand and never letting go. That's what you did, isn't it? You never moved. And you held my hand all day and all night, and you never let go. Because when I woke up, there you were, all rumpled and funny looking, lying across the foot of the bed. You were asleep, but you still had hold of my hand. Almost a whole year went by, and I didn't have a single headache. Seemed too good to be true. And I think the reason it was true was because my father was always there. Not his body in the house, I don't mean that, because he had to go to work and I was still going to school. But when I came home from classes, I would feel very content because I knew my father would come walking through the door pretty soon, and we would talk.
Ellen, you home?
Certainly I'm home. Where do you think I'd be?
Oh, I thought you might have a date or something.
I do, but not till later.
Who with?
Tommy Olsen. I'm thinking maybe I'll go to the prom with him.
Oh, he's asked you?
Several young men have asked me.
Oh, that's good. But then why not? You're so pretty and so sweet.
And so intelligent.
Yes, and that too. Let's go have a glass of sherry together, shall we? Before your date gets here.
It was that way all the time. So friendly, so close, so cozy. There was nothing I did that he wasn't interested in. Nothing I said that he didn't listen to as though it had importance. I felt myself growing, blossoming, turning into something very like a real flesh and blood woman. We talked about life and love, and I was astonished to discover that he didn't know everything about either one, and I was pleased too. He was a father. He was a friend. He was a confidant. He was, at this late point in my life, something like a mother.
Tonight's the prom, isn't it?
Tonight's the night.
You're going with Tommy Olsen, right?
No, Dennis Fallon.
Well, you said you were going with Tommy Olsen.
I forgot to tell you, he got the flu. He called up this morning. He sounded awful.
Ellen, after the prom and the graduation and all that, why don't you and I take a trip? Go abroad together. Go to Italy or France or England. Or all three.
That would be wonderful.
I'll start getting together all those folders and stuff and ask about reservations and hotels.
Only there's something I want to do first.
Oh, what's that?
I want to go to San Francisco.
What for?
I want to see Dr. Post.
What for?
I want to talk to him.
What about?
Oh, things.
How long will you be gone?
I don't know exactly. A day, a week, maybe longer.
But you'll keep in touch with me, won't you?
Don't worry. I'll keep in touch. The medical center where Daniel Post was interning was a huge place. I had a little trouble finding him, but finally I did.
Sit down. Sit down. You want coffee or anything?
No, just to talk to you.
You are looking so well.
Daniel. What made it happen?
Made what happen?
What made my headaches go away?
You know something? I don't know. I've got no idea.
But you must have.
But I haven't. I have a sneaking suspicion, but I don't really know.
What's the sneaking suspicion?
Being close. Being in touch. Relaxing with someone. Relaxing into someone, if you get my meaning. Knowing that you can trust someone enough to share your pain. It's not easy, to share your pain. For some people, it's very, very difficult.
For me, it was impossible till I met you.
I think, though I'm not sure, that it was not having a mother when you were little.
But then you came along. And I shared my pain with you, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. Heaven knows why.
Because I loved you.
Hold on a minute.
That's why.
No, wait a minute, Ellen.
That's why I came out here to see you. There are lots of boys at home that tell me they're crazy about me. A couple of them asked me to marry them. I had to be sure about you first.
Please, Ellen.
You're the one I love the best. The first. The only one. Please. Tell me you love me. Daniel, please. Tell me you do, or I'll die.
No, you won't die. Now, wipe your eyes, be quiet, and I'll tell you something. When I've finished my internship here, I'm going to take up residency in a psychiatric hospital. And do you know why? Do you know what turned me in that direction? You did. I wanted to find out why just talking to you drove out your headache. And why your father, holding your hand all night, did the same thing.
And you don't love me.
Dear girl, this is only the second time in my life I've even seen you. But you've been very important. You've changed my life around.
If you don't love me, I might as well go home.
I think you should. Give my best regards to your father.
I will.
And Ellen, keep in touch. Don't forget to keep in touch.
All the way home, I thought, what if I get another of those awful headaches? I really thought it was love between Daniel and me. It had to be love. Why? Because it felt so good, so right. If it wasn't love, what was it? Finally, the plane landed, and right outside the barrier stood my father, looking anxious and eager.
Ellen! Over here, Ellen. Over here.
Oh, Father, I'm so glad to see you.
Why, now? What is it? What's the matter?
He doesn't love me, Father. I was so sure he loved me. I was so sure I loved him. But he doesn't. Doesn't at all. I was a fool. I was stupid. I was an idiot to think...
No. Before we go home, you just come over here and sit down and tell me all about it. Just sit down here and tell me. Put your head on my shoulder. Let me hold you for a little. Go ahead and cry if you want to.
Oh, the people. What'll they think?
Heck with the people. Who cares what they think? They'll think, why is that pretty girl crying? And then they'll go about their business. Am I right? Sure, I'm right. Now, about Dr. Daniel Post. I know he did a wonderful thing for you, and that made you think there was something special about him.
There is.
Give me your hand now. Well, I tell you something. Before I met your mother, there was someone I thought was special. As a matter of fact, there were two. But when I met your mother, those two didn't seem so special at all. Matter of fact, I forgot all about them. That's the way life goes. Believe me.
Tell me about my mother.
Okay.
He held my hand and he talked, and I listened. And things started to straighten out and seem not so complicated after all. When I got home, Tommy Olson called up, and we made a date for later in the week. I'm married to Tommy now, and we're very happy. And I've never had a single headache since.
When we say we feel touched by something, it means we are moved deeply, inexpressibly, by a token that we are valued and loved. This craving to feel valued and loved begins when life begins, and it never ceases. Never. I'll be back shortly. It is the mother who touches the child at the start, before the eyes can focus, before words have meaning. Touch is what has to make the contact between the infant and the bewildering outside world. If the mother is not there to touch, then someone else, sooner or later, must do it. Our cast included Amanda Plummer, Robert Dryden, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It is written, "The Lord made man in his image." It is also claimed by some that the reverse is true. As a matter of fact, it was our own Mark Twain who insisted that the Lord created Italy from the designs of Michelangelo. But in truth, each of us is a creator. Each of us makes his own little world. All of us hold the lives of others in our hands, for better, for worse, for life, for death.
Listen, she talks.
What do you mean she talks?
She talks. She speaks. She has a voice.
How? She's a doll.
She's human.
She's a wax doll. You made her yourself.
She talks. Then let her say something.
I love you, Jack. I love you.
Well,
Oh, it's a trick.
what kind of trick?
It is no trick, Joe. It is no trick.
Our mystery drama, The Men with the Magic Fingers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The incredibly complex technology that sustains the world of today is scarcely a century old. For the most part, it was the creation of men who had little or no formal scientific training. They were mostly spare-time tinkerers, experimenters, handy, clever jacks of all trades, a teacher who invents the telephone, a village mechanic who pioneers and perfects the motor car, two bicycle repairmen who fly the first airplane. In the opening years of our century, there was a man named Jack Youngblood. He owned a tawdry little carnival and sideshow that traveled the length and breadth of America. We're about to meet Jack at a moment when he's not really at his best.
You piety. You killed her. You killed her.
You're crazy.
Look, she's dead.
How can she be dead?
You were jealous.
Jealous? Jack, how could I
And now
be?
she's dead. I'll kill you.
Jack.
You'll pay for this.
No.
You killed her.
No. Don't hit me again. Don't. He's crazy.
Nothing can help. No one can help.
What's wrong? Oh, get the sheriff! Sheriff!
All right, now. All right. What's going on? Commotion about here? What's going on around here? What happened to this woman? You there. What did you do to her?
What did I do to her? I guess it should be clear. I killed her.
A doctor.
I killed her.
Get a doctor.
There ain't no need for a doctor.
Piety. She's dead.
He killed her. We heard her scream for mercy.
Yes, Piety, you're dead. But soon I'll be dead, too.
What's your name, mister?
The Queen of Romany looked into my eyes, and she saw death.
Your name, mister?
Jack Youngblood. He's Jack Youngblood.
Poor Piety. I killed him.
And the name of the deceased? I said the name of the deceased. Mr. Youngblood?
Piety Youngblood. She was his wife.
Why did you kill your wife? Can't you hear what I'm saying to you?
I hear you, Sheriff. I hear you.
Well, why did you kill your wife?
What can I tell you? The truth? You wouldn't believe it.
Pull yourself together, man.
I could say to you, Sheriff, I killed her because she just murdered the princess.
What princess?
And I would answer the Princess of Romany. And you would ask...
The Princess of Romany? When?
And I would answer just now. And you would ask...
Where?
And I would say, right in here. And you would ask...
Now, where's the body?
And I would answer, there, on the floor, next to poor Piety. And you would say...
But there ain't nothing on the floor, just a heap of clothes and some shawls and ribbons and some dime store jewelry.
So what do you want me to tell you? You wouldn't believe a word.
Mr. Youngblood, I am asking you again, why did you kill your wife?
I killed her because... Why did I kill Piety? She loved me in her own way. But was it love? No, she's... Why did I do it? Maybe I better clear it up in my own mind. I suddenly lost all control of myself. The papers, they'll say, man kills wife in a fit of passion. But I don't think it happens suddenly. You plan it. You don't know what you're planning, but you're doing it. You're getting yourself ready to kill. When did I start getting myself ready? When?
Step up closer. Here she is. Dorea, you asked for her, you begged for her, you clamored for her, and here she is, Dorea. She has danced before all the crowned heads of Europe. Dorea, see her in the forbidden love dance of ancient Egypt. A college education for 1 dime, 10 cents. Strip this way and watch her shimmy. Move this way and watch her shake. Princess Dorea, Queen of the Nile, the one and only Dorea.
I knew I'd find you in here, Jack. What are you doing, for pity's sake?
Dawn?
Well, if you're going to spend all your time in a blacksmith's wagon, why are we paying Joe Frazier?
Why don't you go to bed?
Jack.
Look, Piety, I'm busy.
You don't love me anymore.
No, that isn't so.
If you did love me, you'd spend more time with me.
More time? Good Lord, woman, all we do is spend time together. We live in a circus wagon. We're either traveling or working or sleeping. When ain't we together?
We don't sit together, talk together. Not anymore.
Piety, I have got to finish this. Now, you just run along.
Jack, what am I doing wrong?
Shh. You know, if you must know, I'll tell you what you're doing wrong. You are chewing gum. That's what you're doing. Here, you're supposed to be an alluring, exciting, voluptuous Arabian slave dancer in a sultan's harem, and you stand there chewing gum, for Pete's sake.
My mother and father disowned me when I married you.
Let's not start that. Nobody asked you.
What do you mean, nobody asked me? You asked me to run away with you. You asked me to learn this immoral dance. You made me do it.
It isn't immoral.
It isn't? It isn't immoral to be half naked and shake your body at a pack of leery-eyed degenerates?
Yeah, it's immoral. It's degenerate. You know why? Because you make it immoral and degenerate. You have not got the warmth in your heart and the vision in your soul and the fire in your brain to do it like it was meant to be done. A ritualistic expression of the ancient art of love. What do? You stand up there and you chew gum.
Don't be mad at me, Jack. Honey, I'll do anything you say.
Look, when you're up there, what's going through your mind?
Nothing, Jack, honey, nothing.
Something has to be going through your mind.
Well, something is. I'm thinking I'll be glad when this is all over.
That's what you think?
Don't be mad at me, Jack. You asked, and I told you the truth.
Piety, listen, can't you start saying to yourself, this is an expression of love. This is an offering of love, a religious ritual.
Oh, you're crazy.
If you tried, it would all be different. There would be a different spirit in that crowd. You'd really be Princess Soraya, the Queen of the Nile.
Oh. Jack, don't you want to come to bed now?
After work.
On what? What are you doing?
I'll tell you when I'm finished.
Why can't you tell me now?
Will you get out of here and leave me alone?
You never used to shout at me.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Piety, I'm really sorry. Go, now, run along.
Run along? Am I a little girl?
I won't be late.
Hey, Jack. You going to spend the night in my wagon? Now, if you are, you better find me another place to sleep.
Oh, I had no idea it was so late, Joe.
Must be 2 a.m. Hey, what's that you're making?
This? A new act.
What kind of act? All I see there is a doll. Kind of life-size doll. Is that what you've been working on all these nights?
What do you think of her?
She ain't bad looking.
Wait till you see her in costume. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, and meet. I need a good name. Leonora.
Who's Leonora?
You asked that question, friend, and what does it prove? It proves that you are from the country, deep down in the boonies. Not only do you not know that the Civil War has been over these 50 years and more, you weren't even aware that we had one. Well, sir, Leonora is the Princess Leonora, Queen of the Romany nation. And what is the Romany nation? Why, the gypsies. Ask Princess Leonora. She knows all. She tells all.
A fortune teller?
I'll sit her behind the table, okay? And we get a Reuben a crowd, and he asks a question. And then I say, oh, Princess Leonora, reach into the depths of your mysterious wisdom and answer. And she answers.
She answers?
Sure.
She talks?
Sure.
It can't work. No, I know you can throw your voice, Jack, but it's too risky.
I'm not going to pull a stunt like that. She's going to talk. You know them newfangled phonograph records under the table, under a mystical, magical cloth with all of them astral signs of the zodiac and whatnot. I got some small phonograph records. But of course, there's only a certain number of questions you can be asked.
Are you kidding? There's a million questions.
You think so? Okay, you go ahead. You're the rule. Ask a question. Ask Princess Leonora, the Romany Queen.
Okay. Princess, I am keeping company with this beautiful girl. Are we going to get married?
Ah, my red-haired friend. I foresee a difficult pathway ahead. But in the end, you will know true happiness.
Hey! Well, there's only 4 or 5, 6 maybe questions. Love, money, sickness, health, stuff like that. I got a phonograph record for all of the answers.
But red hair? How did she know I had red hair?
Well, I also got specials, like if a guy is short or tall or fat, if a woman is good looking.
It's risky, Joe. It's risky.
Wait till you see her ready to go, dressed in red and black. Black hair, red lips, red blouse, black skirt, black eyes, red cheeks. Oh, she'll take your breath away. Ask Princess Leonora, Queen of Romany. Ask Princess Leonora, queen of the Romany people. She sees in the dark. She sees into your heart, into your mind. Ask for 50 cents. Learn your future for 50 cents for $0.50. Know your fate. Ah, the gentleman in the back. Mr. Abercrombie, take his money and make him welcome. Speak, sir. Ask, and it shall be revealed to you.
My wife is very ill, and the doctors say there's no hope. But is there hope? Is there?
We await your reply, Princess.
My dear, suffering friend, every day that dawns brings up hope and strength, and each day brings the promise of the miracle. Believe, my friend, believe, and I promise you, there is hope.
Thank you, Princess Leonora, queen of the Romany people. Thank you. And now, is there anyone else?
Jack. Jack, what are you doing?
Well, you can see what I'm doing. I'm fixing her hair. Oh, boy, wasn't she absolutely sensational? I asked her, wasn't she? None of them believed she'd work, especially Joe. Well, you saw.
Jack, you didn't spiel for me tonight.
Oh, I was busy.
Busy? With what? A doll?
Piety, honey, this isn't a doll. This is Princess Leonora, queen of the Romany.
There's nothing of the kind. She's just a doll. Jack, if you don't spiel for me, nobody comes to see me.
I told Joe to speak.
But he's not much good. He can't draw flies. I'm the star act of the carnival. You always said that. I'm the star act.
Honey, you have been the star act of the show. But all that's been changed now.
Oh, has it? Has it? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. When used by a woman, it's the most mysterious phrase in the world. When a woman says, we'll see about that, she can have practically anything in mind, from leaving you to killing you. We'll explore this problem further when I return with Act 2 in just... It is best, said the poet, to let sleeping dogs lie, and, of course, to hope that lying dogs will sleep. Far more dangerous than sleeping dogs are unhappy women. What to do about it? Well, it is best to prevent a woman from becoming unhappy in the first place. But how is that possible? Almost anything can make her unhappy. Here is one having a tantrum over a doll. Piety, you're being foolish.
I know.
Well, then if you know why...
How can I be any other way? I'm a foolish person.
You know what I think? You're jealous.
Yes.
How can you be jealous? Jealous of a doll?
I'm jealous of anything that can take you away from me.
How can a doll take me away from you?
She already has. You didn't spiel for me tonight.
I told Joe to spiel for you.
Well, Joe is no spieler, and you know it, and I know it, and the crowd knows it. Oh, but he's good enough for Piety. After all, Piety's no good anymore.
Oh, you mustn't talk that way.
Why not? Don't you think that way?
Look, I'll spiel for you tomorrow night.
What are you doing to her face?
Oh, I'm just making it up here.
You have to make her so pretty?
Well, after all, she's appearing before the public, isn't she?
But a gypsy lady isn't supposed to be pretty.
But she's a gypsy princess. She is queen of the Romany.
I am the only princess in this show. I'm Princess Soraya. I'm queen of the Nile.
Why don't you put that attitude into your dancing? Maybe then folks would believe it.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, baby, it's late. Go to bed.
If I'd wanted to go to bed alone, I wouldn't have gotten married.
Yeah. I'll be along in a little while.
Well, don't rush on my account. Spend the night here with your lady friend.
All this time, it was running through my mind. I'm going to kill her. I didn't know it was running through, but it had to be. Killing is like a plant. Don't flower out of nowhere or nothing. First, a seed has to be planted and watered. Gradually, it sprouts, it grows. And only then does it bust out in a flower. looked at Princess Leonora, Queen of the Romany. I'd made her with my own hands. Yeah, I was always clever with my hands. I could do anything. I could make anything. Papa wanted me to become an engineer, but he died young and there was no money for college. So I became a drifter. She was beautiful. Princess Leonora. Every part of her was perfect. Just perfect. Perfect.
You always talk to yourself, Jack, or is this something new?
Oh, I didn't know anyone was there.
Oh, you scare a fella sometimes.
Who, me?
Jack, do you know what you've been doing for the past 10 minutes?
What?
You've been standing there saying perfect, perfect. Well, finally, I figured I better interrupt.
I'm tired.
Well, it sure was a success tonight, huh? Boy, you were right about that gypsy doll.
Princess Leonora. She's perfect.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Yeah. Well, maybe I don't know what I mean.
It's a cinch. I don't know what you mean.
Have you finally found her, Jack?
Found who?
Your perfect woman?
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe.
Sure you do. And now you've been looking for a perfect dame to lift this carny into the big time. But all of them disappoint you. And now look at who you had the last couple of years, huh? A wire walker, wild animal tamer, and now piety. You taught each one of them all the tricks. But you see, they all fell short. So, now you got one that can't disappoint you.
I didn't know you were crazy, Joe.
No. This one isn't human. So she don't have a heart and mind of her own to fight you back.
Oh, is that bad?
No, it's good.
So what's the beef?
There ain't no beef, except... What are you going to do about piety?
Piety?
Yeah, Jack, piety. You remember? Now, she ain't like the others. Now, they were circus girls, showgirls. They knew the score. With them, it was an act, make or break. But piety, you had to marry her.
All right, Joe.
What I'm saying is, Jack, you just can't get rid of her.
What are you talking about? Whoever said I wanted to get rid of her?
Well, maybe you don't realize it now, Jack. But you're getting there.
I felt very bad, very guilty. Poor piety. I'd been mean. Well, not mean. It wasn't intentional, any of it. But I guess you just got to keep telling a woman you love her. Spend a lot of time with her, otherwise she gets all out of sorts. The next day I tried to go out of my way with piety, and things were a lot sunnier. But, of course, there was the next night, and I was in the soup all over again.
Where were you?
Where was I? I was right here in a shop wagon.
Where were you when my act was supposed to begin?
Oh.
You promised you'd spiel for me.
I know, but I had this emergency.
You weren't there.
When there's a wind, I have to use a special glue to get her hair to stick.
Nobody paid to see my dance.
We're doing great with Princess Leonora. You don't have to dance if you don't want to.
I am the star of this show.
Look, you said so yourself. It was immoral to stand up there half naked and shimmy and shake your body at them leery-eyed degenerates.
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. It's my profession.
Well, there comes a time when you're able to retire.
Because of that doll?
This doll has a name. Princess Leonora, Queen of the Romans.
I am not going to be shoved out of my job by a hunk of painted wax and twisted wire.
Princess, you must excuse her. Piety doesn't have much experience with royalty.
Oh, you make me sick.
I really was too busy with my Leonora to pay much attention to piety. I remember reading it at school. This ancient Greek fella, Pygmalion, he made a statue, Galatea, and it came to life. Well, I wasn't about to think anything like that, but... Oh, she was beautiful, Leonora. In a way, no human woman could be beautiful. And she seemed so... What word am I looking for? So natural? Geez, I don't know. Anyway, as I worked on her, I started talking to her. I didn't think anything of it. Princess, I think you need a new dress. Oh, no, nothing I could make. I'll send to Kansas City. No, to Chicago. No, to New York. New York for the fanciest.
It's very expensive in New York.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Do you really want to spend all that money?
Yeah, but it's your money, Leonora. You're the moneymaker around here. You're the one they come to see.
No, it's your genius. Jack Youngblood, leave here. Leave the carnival, the sideshow.
Leave here? And go where? Do what?
It's an age of such excitement. Look at what is happening all around us. Men drive horseless carriages on the ground. Men are flying horseless carriages in the sky. Men are speaking through the air.
I know.
This is the time for the men with the magic fingers. You are one of those men, Jack Youngblood.
Yes.
Leave.
I can't.
Poor Jack.
What do you mean, poor Jack? Hey, what am I doing? I'm talking to this... And she's talking to me? Oh, no. She talks.
Of course she talks, Jack. You showed me how it's done. You got those phonograph records. What do you mean, no?
She talks.
Oh, but how can she talk?
We were talking just before. Now listen. Oh, listen to this. Leonora, say hello to Joe here. Leonora, tell Joe what you said when I told you that I'd sent to New York for a dress. You said it's very expensive in New York. You said that. Leonora.
Well, Jack?
She spoke to me less than 5 minutes ago. She said, this is the time for the men with the magic fingers. You said that, Leonora. You said it.
Sure.
I don't use words like that. Where would I get it from? Where?
All right, Jack, if you say...
Get out of here. Get out.
Sure, Jack. Okay, sure.
Leonora.
Yes, Jack?
There. See? There, you're talking. Why didn't you talk just before? Why didn't you speak to Joe?
Why should I speak to Joe? He doesn't love me.
Well, we ain't doing badly, taking one thing with another.
Thanks to Princess Leonora, but we should save money where we can.
Show me where.
Piety, do we need 4 musicians for her act?
Well,
all she needs is 2, a drummer and a flute player.
You want to tell her we're cutting her little orchestra in half?
What's your job?
She's your wife.
All right, I'll tell her.
Well, why don't you tell her now?
Now?
Yeah, here she comes. She's looking for you.
She's always looking for me.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you 2 lovebirds alone.
Jack, I have to talk to you.
Excuse me.
Jack.
All right, Piety, what is it?
Is that how you speak to me now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy.
Maybe you're busy, but you're not sorry.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want you to treat me like a husband should.
Oh, really? Well, I know husbands who get drunk and beat their wives.
At least they pay attention to them.
Look, Piety, I am very tired.
Then why don't you come to bed at night?
I have to make sure of the platform for the high wire act.
Well, at least you're not going off to do something for her.
Oh, Piety.
All right, I'll tell you what I want. I need some new costumes.
Costumes?
Yes. I want to send to New York for some new dresses.
But we can't afford to.
Well, you sent to New York for costumes for her.
For her?
You can spend a fortune on a dress for a wax dummy. You can't afford 5 cents for a flesh and blood woman who also happens to be your wife.
All right, that's enough.
Jack, please don't be mad at me. Who have I got in the whole world but you?
Don't start that. Act like a grown-up, sensible woman.
Yes, Jack.
Now, we have to make some money around here.
I know, I understand.
You don't need 4 musicians.
All right, you're right. What? What do you mean I don't need...
The music should be small, special.
Now, just a minute.
The object is to inflame the imagination.
Can't have a new costume. Now I can't even have music. And next I won't even have an act. Is that what you're trying to do? Is it? Why do you think people come here to look at your wax dummy?
I don't want to argue about
They come here to look at flesh. Sensual, alluring, female flesh. That's what you said to me. Those were the words you used.
Piety, when you get this way, there's no point in talking.
You're right. Indeed, Jack Youngblood, there is no point in talking at all.
Something should have warned me. Something in her face, her voice, something. But nothing did. Everything about her should have warned me. But I didn't notice. And so I went off to work with my high wire artist, and she Well, where she went, I didn't find out until it was too late.
Step closer. Here she is, as advertised, the one, the only, the magnificent Princess Leonora, queen of all the gypsies. She looks into your heart. She looks into your mind, your soul. For 50 cents, ladies and gentlemen, she will forecast your future. Who will be the first?
Mister?
The ladies on the left, Mr. Abercrombie. Accept her gift for the Princess Leonora. We thank you kindly, ma'am. And how may the princess enlighten you?
I've been a widow 20 years, and now a fellow has proposed. And I want to know...
You want to know if it's you he's after or your money?
That's what I want to know.
And you shall know. Speak. Speak to this dear, kind, troubled lady, Princess Leonora. Speak. Speak.
My foot had eased over to the right button under the table. The button that would release the record that held the answer. And I pushed down on the button, and I kept pushing. But nothing happened. The princess remained silent. And then I sneaked a glance at the bottom of the table. I saw the broken wires someone had deliberately. And I looked out at the crowd, and I saw her in the back, Piety. And there was a grin on her face. My eyes sought out her eyes, and they met. And she wiped that grin off in a hurry, but not quite fast enough. I knew, and she knew I knew. But none of that was helping me now, because I had trouble. I had real trouble. My act was falling apart, and the crowd sensed it. At first, it was funny.
What's the matter, Princess? The cat got your tongue?
The crowd was beginning to feel the act was a swindle, that they were being taken. They began to get ugly, and it got contagious. And that's when anything can happen.
What's this?
Anything can happen. And it certainly does not look happy or promising for the Jack Youngblood Carnival this evening. Given the situation and the temper of the crowd, Jack should be in for a rough and rocky session. However, there is such a thing as rising to an occasion. If Jack knows how to do it, this is surely the time and the place, and the third act will be here before you know it.
It is a magic moment.
They were the rough and ready days for carnivals and sideshows when the century was still new and fresh. People still had a sense of wonder. They would believe anything. Well, almost anything, if you told it convincingly enough. But the one thing you couldn't do was let them down. Be unable to deliver the merchandise as promised. Retribution was sure to be swift and devastating.
Pardon the delay. I can explain everything.
What I had to do in the twinkling of an eye was to figure out something that would convince everyone that I shouldn't be tarred and feathered or even lynched. And the trouble was, nothing occurred to me. Nothing. I tried to open my mouth to say something, but nothing came out. And I was in even more trouble because the crowd was beginning to sense it. I could feel the explosion coming when suddenly, there was a voice. It was her voice.
My dear troubled friend, I know the agony of your soul, and yet the answer is in your own heart. I can say yes or no. I can say it is you he loves, or your money he desires. But you know that already. You know what you see in his eyes, what you hear in his voice. And so, my dear, be unafraid. Do what your heart commands. Have I helped you? Have I?
Oh, yes, Princess, yes. Oh, yes. My good friends, kind people you have seen, you have heard. And now, ask, seek, hear the word for yourself, your very own self.
Princess!
the like of it, Jack. Never. I've been in this grift, man, and boy, 50 years. I never seen anything to tie it. You did it, Jack.
Oh, no, she did it.
Yeah, sure. That's for the rubes. Between us.
I tell you, Joe, she did it. Leonora.
You fixed the machinery. Now, how you were able to fix the machinery out there in plain view. Jack, how did you do it?
I didn't do it. Look, can't you see the wires? They're still disconnected.
Maybe she don't need wires. Maybe it's this newfangled wireless thing. You know, they got it on ships. They send messages through the air.
Listen, now you listen to me.
Huh?
You heard what she said. You know every one of the phonograph records I got hooked up. What she said isn't on a single one of them. It come out of her mouth.
Come out of your mouth, Jack. You had that ace in the hole all the time.
What ace in the hole?
Oh, ventriloquism.
I haven't thrown my voice in 20 years. I wouldn't even know how anymore.
But you remembered in a hurry. Oh, Jack, it was the greatest performance I ever saw.
Leonora, talk to him. Tell him it was you.
Oh, come on, Jack.
Okay, she only talks when she wants to.
Jack, look. We got to talk about something else now. Piety.
What about Piety?
She confessed everything to me, Jack. She cut the wires.
She's very stupid.
She's very much in love with you. Now, will you forgive her?
Forgive her? For what? She made this into the greatest act of all time. Because of what she did, I don't need the phonograph records. Leonora can speak for herself.
When you talk this way, it scares me.
Why can't you believe what you saw with your own eyes, you heard with your own ears?
But you do forgive Piety.
Yes, I forgive her.
Okay, then tell her so. She's outside. Piety, come on in.
Jack, I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I was stupid.
It's all right.
I could have destroyed us all.
Look, I said it's all right.
It's all right.
Sure.
What do you mean it's all right? How can it be all right? I acted crazy. It was dangerous. We could have been torn down or burned out. People could have been hurt or killed. You say it's all right?
Now, stop it, Piety. It's enough.
Too much. You just don't care anything about me. Nothing at all. I'm Mrs. Nobody. I do good, it doesn't mean a thing. I do bad, it rolls off your back. I just don't even exist. It's all that painted harlot.
Piety.
That Jezebel. That's who you're in love with.
Would you get out of
Jack,
here?
but don't send me away. Don't send me away,
I'm not
Jack.
sending you away. I just want to have some peace and quiet. Every night it got better. More people started coming because the word was out. And now we were making money. For the first time in my life, I knew what it was to have a roll of bills in my pocket. And it was a new show. It was no longer a seedy little down-at-the-heels carny. It was fresh and bright, and we were getting new acts, big acts. But the heart of it all was... Princess Leonora, let's approach the secrets of your innermost heart. Know your future, learn your fate. Ask her, ask the Princess Leonora.
My dear friend, learn to trust, and you will be trusted. Dare, my friend, dare to live, dare to love. There is no victory without risk.
And only I knew how it was done. Only I knew that it was not a trick with phonograph records. Only I knew it was the princess herself who spoke. Because no one would believe me. How could they? Why should they? Her advice was given to all who came. And later at night, in the shop wagon, there were moments when she would speak to me.
Jack, you must leave here.
Yeah, I think it's time the show moved on.
Not the show, you. Leave the show. Go fulfill your destiny.
My destiny?
Become somebody.
But I'm not doing bad. I got money in the bank. Me? Can you tie that me with money in the bank?
Jack, why are you satisfied with so little?
Oh, that's a lot.
You know the names on people's lips. Bell, Marconi, Edison, Ford, the Wright brothers. They have changed the world.
Yeah, that's an idea. Instead of having our wagons pulled by horses,
I'm thinking.
You don't belong here. You belong with them. You're one of them. One of the men with the magic fingers. Why do you throw your life away on a two-bit carnival?
Because, well...
Is this really what you want? Is this the life for the rest of your days? Oh, Jack, you've got so much ability.
Well, will you come with me?
I'll always be with you.
It's crazy. I know it's crazy. But I love you.
It isn't crazy. That's why you made me. I'm perfect.
I love you, Leonora.
Then leave. We must leave.
But how can I?
If we stay here, I see death.
Death? Whose death?
Yours, mine, hers. You know that, don't you? You know that.
Yes.
Then we must leave.
I'll think about it.
You've thought about it all your life. Break away. Become free. That's why you made me, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Let's leave. Tonight.
Tonight?
Why not? Why wait any longer?
But I...
Look into my eyes, Jack, and see the truth. I'm the Princess Leonora, Queen of the Romanies. Look.
I looked, and I saw she was no longer a wax statue. She was a woman. It had happened. Like the ancient Pygmalion, I had created a statue that had come to life. She would do what was beyond the power of every other woman I had ever known. She would give me the courage to go into the world and fight for recognition among my peers, among the men with the magic fingers. I was one of them. Yes, I was the greatest of them all. I was going into the world to take my place, not at the table of the great, but at the head of that table.
Where are you going?
Piety.
You think you could sneak away? You and your rag doll?
I'm leaving the carnival.
You're leaving me.
Yes, Piety, I'm leaving you.
But you can't leave me. I'm your wife, to have and to hold till death do us part.
I don't love you anymore.
Oh, Jack, don't say that. You never say that. All those things you told me.
People change.
But the marriage vow is sacred. That's how I was raised.
Were you also raised to dance half naked before...
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slap you. You drive me crazy.
Piety, I have to go.
You're leaving me alone in the world with nothing. I'll starve.
I'm not leaving you alone. I'm leaving you the circus. It's yours. Joe Fraser will run it for you. He's a good man. Now, for Pete's sake, accept it gracefully.
You're possessed. That's what it is. Possessed by evil. It's changed you from a kind, happy, loving husband into a devil. And she did it, that gypsy doll. Look at her. Painted, smirking harlot.
Shut your
adulteress.
mouth. You be quiet.
She must be punished. What was the punishment for adultery in the Bible?
Oh, Piety, please.
Let's
part peacefully.
The adulteress is stoned to death. Stoned.
Piety, put down that hammer.
Adulteress. Jezebel.
Piety, stop it. Stop it. Piety, you're killing her.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You're crazy.
Look, she's dead.
How can she be dead? She was never alive.
You're jealous. You're jealous. You killed her. And now I'm going to kill you. That's how she died, Sheriff. That's why Piety died. She killed my Leonora. My Princess Leonora. My princess.
Mr. Youngblood, now you must listen to what I am saying. Why did you kill your wife? Why? Tell me.
Sheriff, if I told you, would you ever believe it? Would you?
No, he wouldn't believe it. As a matter of fact, Jack's lawyer was finally able to convince him to tell the story to a jury. They didn't believe it either. well. Did you? Anyhow, you'd better believe I shall return in just a few minutes. It was an era of magic. Overnight, we left the horse and buggy and stepped into the motor car, the airplane. Our world was transformed, and it was done for us by men with magic in their fingers. At that time, in that place, it seemed there was absolutely no limit to human ingenuity. Why, one fellow even made a doll that became a human being. Or did he? Our cast included Mason Adams, Marion Seldes, Catherine Byers, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.